dude. It was like trying to think. It was like a baked boiled eggplant.
Do we want to start stream sometime soon,
Oh,
or?
it's already started. So it was like
Oh, wow.
imagine, right? Imagine you have like the thinnest, like absolute thinnest piece of like plastic, like the material balloons are made out of, essentially, right?
Uh
Stretched
huh.
all the way out, and then you put like a pound of boiled eggplants covered in oil that are just it's wrong. Like the oil is separate. Like shit broke and it's everywhere. That's
Bro,
that's what it's like in my head.
yeah, bro, do you know a character that, and sometimes your rants remind me of?
Mm.
Boyle.
Stop.
Because like
You
no 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 no
no
no
no no.
because brother no 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 no
You
no
know
no
what
no
you're
no no no
doing.
no 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 no. Tell me what you just said and what you were referencing isn't something that you could hear Boyle saying to Jake. Like, come, bro, the description, the food based it, your love of food, you're actually, you're, nah, bro. Nah, that's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. I actually just
Nah,
made a whole, no, 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 no. The food loving shit too. Wow.
yeah, you're not allowed to watch. You're not
Wow.
allowed to watch comedies
Wow.
anymore, gang. You're
No,
you're
that's,
you're getting
no, that's,
wise
no,
to where I
that's
got my
crazy.
personality from,
No,
bro.
that's,
You're
no,
breaking
that's
the fourth wall.
crazy,
That's
chat.
crazy.
No, that's
You're breaking the
crazy,
fourth
chat.
wall. That's not allowed.
Because here's the thing.
Stop connecting the dots,
I'm
bro. You are not
I'm a
Jake Peralta.
JJK fan that just read Hunter x Hunter, bro. My mind is blown. This shit is crazy. He stole it. That's not even his. That's not even his for real, chat. That's not an original personality,
Yeah.
bro. At least steal from some more niche things, bro. Very, because at first it was just like the weird analogy, blah blah blah. The connection set that shit.
Oh shit.
You're frozen. That's not good. You
Emma?
being Oh, you were frozen for a bit. Okay,
Oh
I thought I was about to get a I blue screened text from you.
no
So
no.
we're good. You froze for a little bit, but we back now. With that being said, little mini rant over.
Mm.
What's up, chat? Hope y'all are doing good. Hope y'all are doing great on this fine. Hold on. Sunday evening. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Honored ones back in business. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Talking about some manga. Not very many weekly manga because none dropped this week, or none from Weekly Shonen Jump did. But we do still have some manga to talk about.
Yes, we
We
do.
do still have some, some football manga comparisons to
Mm-hmm.
make. Catch all up on Aoshi. Um, I think like the second half of like a Blue Lock chapter dropped or whatever weird thing
Yeah.
happened. It was strange. I read it. We'll talk about it, right? It kind of fits into the whole football theme. And actually, I do want to run some questions by the very European or not Americans of you there. I got some
Mm.
football questions. I'm trying to field them. Trying to see where we're at. Um, but yeah. So, anyways, hope y'all are doing good. Hope y'all are doing great. Creams, how you
Yep.
doing, gang?
I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Aside from the stuff I told you about, that they don't need to be privy
Yeah.
to. Uh,
hmm
I've actually, been kind of on the media arc that we spoke about, and one of the things that I don't know if we expressed out during the episode, but I just want to like rewind.
hmm
Um, I'm excited for the end of the month because it's going to be the monthly, like the first monthly, like honored ones rewind of like stuff we've been consuming slash working on,
hmm
and I already have mine kind of set up as I go. So I want to just like do a quick recap. Just I'm 12 days into the new year, and I'm pretty happy with the pace I'm at right now. Did the Family Guy video game? We're doing It Takes Two on After Dark, which has been
hmm
fun. We should be. I
We
think
should 100%
yeah.
finish this upcoming Thursday.
Yeah. We got maybe room for another video game in there, depending on like how many Yap sessions we want to do.
hmm
But personally, right, started Metal Gear Solid, Phantom Pain. That's
Yeah.
my first Metal Gear Solid game. No spoilers for any of you Metal Gear Solid heads, or if you're Hideo Kojima, he's just out here. I don't know. He could be an honored one.
He's a fan of my work, bro.
Yeah.
Like Kojima, just leave it. Let him
Yeah.
experience it. Let him experience it.
Appreciate you, gang, but let me Let me form my own opinions. Anyway,
Mm,
so that's the video game I kind of landed on after much soul searching, dude. Oh my god, I spent. This is like a side thing, right?
mm,
I don't know about you, but you know how like for manga, for instance, right? You don't normally know if something is going to be like really good or kind of ass until you get like a few chapters into it, or like the author
mhm,
catches their groove. I think for everybody it's a little different, right?
mm.
My line is like 30 to 50 chapters.
Okay.
In my head, right? The logic is that's about a year of publication,
Mhm,
right? So, anything that's like sub 10, you just started, right? Like you literally just started. So
mhm.
let me not get too
Very few
judgmental.
things are interesting sub 10 chapters.
Exactly.
Um,
So that's
yeah.
usually like my cutoff, about a season's worth of anime, right? Um,
Mhm,
and I gotta say, I don't know if I've ever, because this really goes to show you like how illiterate I was with video games as a medium. But like I
mhm,
don't know if I've ever properly thought about like how like what a video game version of that would be. Because when I was growing up, right, every video game acquisition was a victory, right? No matter
mhm,
how good or bad, you just had to like kind of deal with it.
mhm,
But as with you know adult time, money, and technical skills growing, I'll just
mhm.
leave that asterisk there for that last one.
No, for
Um,
sure.
your options open up a lot, and in my education arc, because I was also trying to figure out like how to play video games, if that makes sense, or like how to engage with the medium a bit more like on its own terms.
Mhm,
Um, I realized I don't have a version of this like trial period for video games, and I kind of had to figure that one out. So I spent a week kind of video game surfing, just
okay,
through emulation and through other means, right? And I realized like, let me speed run you through a couple things, right?
okay.
So what I was looking for, chat, was a very simple like experience, like short, sweet experience, kind of a boss rush because I didn't want to like think too much. Or I wanted something that just like wouldn't be too overwhelming too quickly right after finishing up Jedi Survivor and before that Hogwarts Legacy. Like I needed a kind of a palate cleanser, right? And
Mhm,
the Family Guy video game just gave me a complete, like, it hit that mark perfectly, and I wanted something like that again, but with a bit
mhm,
more like challenging combat.
mhm,
So I see Dark Souls. Dark Souls 1, classic. I'm like, let me load it up, right? So I load up Dark
mhm,
Souls 1, thinking, in my head, in and out, 3 4 hours. This game was made back when like a 720p was like considered like a super high res, cutting bleeding edge technology, right? They had to make this thing by like the skin of their teeth with like duct tape and like tears, right? No,
mhm.
uh, that's on me. That's on me, bro. That shit came out in 2011, not 1911.
Yeah.
Because
Mhm,
like I loaded up and I was like, damn, bro, this feels a little like grand, even for its time, like
mhm,
a bit of a complete experience, if you will, right? Because I was
mhm,
thinking about like how, oh yeah, I played Elden Ring, and this thing is just linear, right? I just go in straight line, and so I just kind of kept trying to find that straight line, as dumb as it sounds. But in
mhm,
finding that straight line, I realized I was spending a lot of time going in circles, trying to figure out where it was, trying to do puzzles, like going through every object, thinking it was like some hidden door. And then about 2 hours into this gameplay session, right? It was right after I beat the asylum demon. That's when it hit me. Holy shit, bro! This is a complete game. This is a complete experience. It is not a boss. It is not a boss run simulator. Like I am playing the game as intended. Um, and it was so jarring for me, and I think I told you about this a little bit, but like it was so jarring for me because like Dark Souls as a reputation is like pretty much about the difficulty of its combat.
mhm,
I was just kind of expecting like that essentially. But like as I was getting into it and like I started to like fight enemies more and more, I don't know if it was my experience with Elden Ring or just getting off of Jedi Survivor, which is a Souls like, but oh my god, dude, it was unbearingly slow, right? For example, I was oh, oh, did you cut up?
No. You froze, but everything's all green over here.
Okay. Yeah. So for example, when I first fought the Asylum Demon, right? I had to take 2 tries to beat him. The first time is because I was still trying to figure out like where the door was. And I accidentally like went into like the little balcony area. Have you played the tutorial to Dark Souls?
Probably long time ago though.
Oh,
So.
basically like the asylum demon's there and you kind of loop back around to go into this little balcony that's above him where you like fall down on him after you get
Mhm,
like a proper equipment, and that's where you have like the proper boss fight, because before then you just get like a sword hilt. And
mhm,
that's kind of your incentive to like try to run past him and like find proper gear, right?
mhm,
So I find the gear, I go to this balcony, I drop down on him, right? What I didn't realize when I got to the balcony area was that like this is supposed to be like a big like, oh my god, the level design is so cool moment, and I was so like
mhm,
shocked by ending up back there that like I just like stood there like silent for a bit, like just stood there completely still, just looking at the asylum demon, thinking he couldn't see me. He saw me. He jumped up at me and swung at me, destroying the
mhm,
balcony, which I didn't think. Like, you know what it was? I didn't think a game that was this old could do that. Like, I didn't think they were allowed to have a mechanic like that. So I was like, as I was watching the Asylum Demon like jump up in front of me, right? And this is what I mean when I say
mhm,
it's so slow too. As I was like watching him do that and like bring his hammer down, I was just like, oh, I should probably move. And then I just jumped off, right, as he was like
mhm,
destroying the ledge. So he didn't actually do any damage to me. But I was so
mhm,
surprised by all of that that like he just kept getting hits off on me, and
uh-huh,
I almost killed him with like a fifth of his health to go. And then like after I like adjusted to it, I got him on the next turn, right? And what got me throughout this entire experience was that again, it was an entire experience, and one that I was just not in the mood for. So I hit up Jupe and I was like, dude, so what's up with this game? Like, why boss is not hard, essentially, right? Or like, why is this so slow? Um,
mhm.
and he was like, because it's like a complete experience. You're supposed like you're just it's a video game. Like it's a full like it's not just like now with 30 more bosses.
Yeah, it's not a Cream's dopamine
Yeah.
simulator, gang. It's not like here's the perfect boss for you to fight.
Yeah.
You're bored? Fight this guy.
Rust
Like, it's a game, bro.
yeah.
It's establishing the entire lore of like the Dark
Dark
Souls
Souls. Yeah.
franchise.
He was
Like,
like
bro,
he was like, "Yeah, bro, this is not a casino simulator. Like I don't I this is a you
let's go
problem."
gambling. Come on, bro. One more boss, bro. One more boss. Come on,
Oh shit.
come on. Lock me in, man. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was like yeah, the only time it really starts to get like that is like after Dark Souls 2. But even
Mhm.
then like it doesn't it's still like
Once
there's
again, still a game.
yeah, it's still a game. So it was just like this very funny thing where I was like, "Oh, yes. This is not the meathead experience I signed up for. Like it's simply not what I'm in the mood for, right?" So I keep surfing, right? Let me overcorrect. Let me go to a game that I know for a fact is like dumb as shit, right?
Mhm.
And I emulate the Deadpool game that you cannot buy anymore. You just can't buy that anymore. But anyway, I found a way. Life finds a way to play the Deadpool game, right?
Mhm.
And I was like evolving this philosophy. Dark Souls was about 2 hours. It took me about 2 hours just to kind of like for everything to set in. I got to like the main like play area, talked to the first NPCs there, and that's kind of where I stopped. Right. So
Mhm.
I hop over to Deadpool in like a crazy attempt to overcorrect my journey here,
Mhm.
and I get about 30 minutes into this game, and it is dog shit. Like it is so unambiguous. Like it's so bad. Like I watched a playthrough of it when I was younger when the game first came out because like I couldn't afford it, right? And it was
Mhm.
my first time like playing the game for myself as an adult now, which was a problem. This game is dog shit. Like it's actually borderline unplayable. Like not just because it's so dull, it's just like a shooter, like third person
Mhm.
thing. Like the combat is pretty disinteresting. And
Mhm.
Deadpool's quips get very old very fast. And it's a mischaracterization of the character as well, where like they don't like the deep introspection, like tragedy part of Deadpool. They only do like the
Shut up, nerd.
yeah, like
Bang.
they literally only do the like "That's so random that I just shot that guy with my dick, right? Kind of humor.
Mhm.
Which by the way, they
It
even
sounds like your stuff, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
don't put that on me. That was me 2016, bro, when I was a different person. He would have eaten that shit up, that version of me. Um, anyway,
Weren't you 30 then?
uh-huh. Anyway, so like there was this moment right where like he was you can fuck around in his apartment in like the first level or whatever, and you go to the
Mhm.
bathroom. First of all, his place is dog shit, right? You go to the bathroom and you go to the mirror and like he takes off the mask and he's like, oh, that's why I wear this mask all the time because I look like shit, right? He's like, oh,
Mhm.
this isn't gonna be one of those like the tragedy behind the mask games, right? And the voices are like, no, that's lame as fuck. And I'm just like, damn, bro. So L gameplay, character assassination, and these jokes every 3 seconds that are not funny. Wow, you sure convinced
Freeze
me.
frame. See chat. This dork right here is exactly who Deadpool is making fun of.
Yep. Shut up, nerd. Why do you want everything to be so deep? What happened to jokes?
Fuck, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing as Yuminaka said. DMC5 seems like that would be a good answer.
I might.
Just if you're focused heavily on combat.
I remember you
The
mentioning that, or you playing that for a bit. Is that the same
yeah,
game?
I was yeah, DMC5. Yeah. Well, the reason I just put it down because once again other shit came up, but it was like it was actively it scratched that itch of like it wasn't hard to beat things. It was hard because it gives you ranks and gives you like grades or whatever
Mm,
every encounter you have. Something about seeing only a B or an A instead of that, triple S. It made you want to get better, bro. It made you want to understand because it wasn't like you could beat them relatively easily, right? But beating them with style, beating them with pizzazz, with aura, with presence. Yeah, that's a game. That's a game I feel like could probably scratch that itch in terms of like I don't know, just cool shit and facilitating fights. But
hmm.
yeah, let's
Yeah.
see.
Um. So yeah. Um. The journey continues, right? I go through my Steam library, just like all the
Hmm.
games you buy when they're like on crazy sales for like the big like holiday sales that Steam has on, right? And
Hmm.
I was going through it and I was like, okay, let me make a dent, right? I got the classic Hitman games for like $5, unplayable on Steam Deck. I'd have to go to my PC and I was just like I don't like, bro, these games were made in like the 90s. I don't know if I want to like knock. I just wasn't in the mood for that either, right? So I continue.
Hmm.
I'm like, okay, recent acquisition. This one I knew I was gonna like, but I was like very worried about getting into it just because
Uh,
it was going to be like that big investment that I told you about that I was like kind of deliberately trying to avoid. But I felt like the gameplay was pretty much what I was looking for. So I was like, all right,
hmm.
it might be time. God of War 2018.
Hmm.
Here's the problem.
Hmm.
Scratch the itch beautifully. I was fully into it for the first like 10 minutes, right? But
Hmm.
I realized I was going to actually have my life changed.
Hmm.
Did not want to run it on my Steam Deck. It was way too big for that thing, dude. So that's going to be a big PC game, right? I
Hmm.
was like, all right, no, has to be casual. Has to be casual.
God, bro, I can't believe they let y'all play God of War games.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, all right, the wheel keeps spinning, right?
Hmm.
Okay, I need to find the Goldilocks zone, right? Has to be a full experience, has to be pretty straightforward, not too demanding of me, like just brain capacity wise, and it has to be
Hmm.
a full experience. Just I keep reiterating that, but like it can't be like, all right, bro, just go into this like mostly empty open world map and dick around for like 8 hours. Cool, cool. So like I wanted something linear, right? Like fundamentally linear. Looked at
Hmm.
my thing and I found Metal Gear Solid 5, a game that has been haunting my I need to playlist for 3 years at this point. Let me do this. Opening cinematic, right? Opening like
Hmm.
tutorial level, magic, beautiful. Hit it more than God of War. I was like, fucking finally, bro. let's do this. So your boy is now officially playing Metal Gear Solid 5. That is the background to it. That is the story to it. And that is to say, like, and to loop this back around to when should a game, entice you or hook you? Apparently, for me, the first hour. That's the rule I came up with.
You
Because
strict as hell, gang.
yeah, because it wasn't like Dark Souls wasn't fun. It was just like, oh, damn, am I? I'm putting too much in. Like it was a whole.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm doing a whole lot of not fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, later, not now.
Gotcha.
So yeah, just storing it for later. But basically, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. We'll see how I feel after this, but generally, I felt very aimless before this before Friday. That's when I opened up Metal Gear Solid 5, right? And since
Mhm.
then, I'd say this weekend has actually been pretty big for me media wise. Started a new video game, started a new TV show, opened up Abbott Elementary. That shit is fire already on season 2.
Mhm.
And I opened up Ashi, which we're going to talk about today for book club. So that's like a thing in every medium. The only thing I'm missing is like a book, like a novel. Um,
Like for doors, reading, dude.
yeah.
God. Um,
So very big couple days for me, media literacy wise. And I don't know. What do you feel about the when like how long a video game has to entice you thing? Because you have more experience. You're kind of the resident gamer here, capital
yeah,
G.
you made that up, brother. You made that up. I've actually explicitly gone on the record and said I'm not a gamer. I'm just knowledgeable from like I'm the kid that like looks at everybody playing recess from outside and is like, that's bad tack form. That's a horrible hiding spot. I wouldn't do it that way. And I'm stuck inside because like I don't know, like I like threw a piece of gum at like the back of a teacher's
M16,
head or
huh?
something. Looking at Call of Duty like that's not realistic. That's not how we actually slide.
Oof.
No, that's not real.
Doing the fucking idle stance through your scope.
Bro, I'm playing Hitman, and I'm like, no, dude, that's not how you kill someone with a pen, bro. The form was all wrong.
Let me show you how I do it.
Yeah, bro. Like,
He said,
that.
puberty absolutely demolishing him.
Yeah. Let me. Excuse me. Let me show you how. Like, you know what I mean? Like one single chin hair growing in. Like, yeah, bro. Listen, I've been an assassin for 3 years now. You know what I mean? Obviously, I'm a pro. Agent 47, guy who's been genetically engineered to do this.
Hmm.
Let me show you how it's done. I've read
Exactly.
Sakamoto Days exactly one time.
That's all I needed.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I'll just say like I have the same stance that I do with basically any like form of long running entertainment, which is it's just a sliding scale.
Okay.
Um, like for example, if I held, let me not instantly go to hate. Hold on, let me try to. Nah, fuck it. Demons took over. If I had the same standards for like One Piece as I did for basically any other manga, I would not have made it past like chapter 50, gang. That,
Mm,
but I give it the benefit of the doubt because it's like 1,000 chapters. So it taking 100 chapters to get what is, in my opinion, readable
that's
is a
crazy.
little bit it's more acceptable than something else, right? Like for example, another manga that I really don't like, Hitman Reborn. People, I got to 100 chapters. People were like, "Yeah, man, that's right where it gets good." That's a fourth of the manga, gang. I'm not doing that bullshit, bro. Like, I'm just not doing it, right?
But
With One
200
Piece,
chapters is like years of syndication at that point?
yeah, like four. But like 100 chapters of One Piece, because like assuming both parties are right, immediately after chapter 100, One Piece gets good. Immediately after chapter 100, Hitman Reborn gets good. I got 75% goodness for Hitman Reborn, 90% goodness for One Piece. One of those deals just sounds a lot better than the other, right?
Gotcha.
So it's a sliding scale. It depends on the length of the game. If I'm playing something like I don't know, Baldur's Gate or a Persona game. Like for example, Persona 4, when I started playing that, bro, the first like 2 to 3 hours, I was genuinely worried the shit was gonna be mega ass. Like genuine butt.
That's
Because
okay.
I was just stuck in the tutorial. Like I was like, dude, I'm not doing it. I haven't played the game yet, man. This is a cutscene simulator, brother.
Mm,
For for a decently long time, but Persona is also a decently long
yeah.
game. So the upfront cost of 3 hours or however long it is kind of gets made up on the other
Yeah.
like I've only like 35 hours into it, but it's still kind of made up on the back end,
Yeah.
and there's a lot more game.
Like
But
I
like
remember the tutorial for Persona 5 being like 10 hours. Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. Like, but like think about like a 10-hour tutorial on a game that's 20 hours is unacceptable. Hell, I'm gonna be real. Even something that's like 20 to 30 hours, like take like a Marvel Spider-Man,
Yeah.
a 2 to 3 hour garbage session is
Yeah.
pretty egregious.
Yeah, but 10 hours on a 100+ hour game, like it makes sense.
I don't like it, but I can live with that. Like
Yeah.
I can kind of reason that in my head. So it really just depends on like the length of the game, the genre, whatever,
Also,
whatever.
you're not gonna know it's a tutorial official. Like the tutorial like officially ends after like an hour or two, but like
Mm,
for all the shit that's in the game mechanically, they don't stop introducing new shit until about 10 hours in.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but
Um,
yeah, I see what you mean. Like sliding scale is probably preferable. Because like for me, right, it's only something I consciously think about. Excuse me, in the case where I don't feel that like immediate immersion. So, for
mhm,
example, right, if I'm with one, like yeah, let's use One Piece, right, because you used it, right. Me,
mhm,
chapter one, I was locked in. Like locked in. I told you the exact panel, bro. Like the second Luffy told Kobe he was like a useless sniveling crybaby piece of shit who should never have been born. I was like, this is my guy right here. Fully immersed, fully dialed in, no convincing
mhm,
needed. So, like the 100 like it was all up from there essentially, right? Like I didn't
mhm,
need to wait for it to get good. I just needed to like weather certain storms.
mhm.
Fishman Island. Anyway, the
No,
point
bro, long ring, long ran. Go. That's your
10
favorite art, right?
like 10 chapters by the way. Anyway, so
Yeah,
it's
sweet.
all it's just like a fun little thing, bro. If you think it's filler, it's just fun. Anyway, so my whole thing was
Man, fuck you and fuck that
don't
argument. Nah, nah, time
don't
out.
do it. Don't do it, bro.
Tweet time. No, 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 no. This is what makes me mad about talking about certain series. Because niggas will just pull out the most bullshit argument ever. If you think of it as filler, it's in the manga, bro. Like, what do you
It is 10
I did
chapters, bro. It is a drop
bro,
of a
bro, bro,
drop
bro,
of
bro,
a
bro.
drop.
Bro. I'm just saying this, right? That is someone was reading that for 10 straight weeks, gang, assuming there were no breaks. Genki dropped one stinker, and we were like, off with his head. Nah, bro. No. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Uh
That's crazy. That's insane, bro.
anyway. By the way, Zoro versus Mihawk and Baratie was way before 100. You're
Yeah, it was.
you're just insane. Yeah. Anyway,
Like,
uh
like,
that is to
I'm
say,
trying
right?
to.
That is to say, the
Uh-huh.
duality of man, preferences, blah blah blah, different strokes, different folks, whatever, right?
Mm,
So for One Piece, didn't need to be something I employed. I just locked in right away, right? Same
mm,
with something like I guess recency bias, but like Kagurabachi, pretty much like sells you, you know,
mm.
like right away. Same for me with like what was it? I'm trying to think of like another series that like instantly got me. A Naruto, actually. Oh my god, yeah. But like there are certain other series that I love that didn't have that, right?
Slam dunk.
Slam fucking dunk.
Slam
Holy
dunk
shit,
was
yeah.
genuine. It was actually garbage for like 20 chapters,
Hmm.
pretty mediocre till 50, and then things started moving
Yeah,
along, bro. Those first 20,
yeah.
bro,
By the way, year of syndication, 50 mark. See what I'm talking about? He found his stride.
I should have been going on for more than a year, but yeah, yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know, man. Yeah.
Yeah, but like that like even Hunter x Hunter, I was not into it right away. Cuz like I watched it in the anime first.
Mhm,
So those first two episodes, I even like on rewatches, I still have to skip them because I get so bored by him being in the fucking on Whale Island for that long. That I
mhm,
just want to skip to the Hunter exams because it's like my second or first favorite arc. I still kind of go back and forth, but I love the Hunter exams so much, dude. And I I find it very amusing that for a series that's that important, that foundational, and one that I love that much, I still only really got into it after like getting straight in. Like I almost had to curate that for myself. Like it didn't start hitting until then, right? Or Bleach, right? Pretty solid, like okay-ish first arc.
mhm.
Soul Society was moving different, bro. Kubo's pen was different when he left Earth. I say like he died, but you know what I mean. Like the second Kubo started, like he introduced Byakuya and Byakuya. Shit was crazy.
Okay.
I don't know. Like it's like a thing that like lights up in my brain at different junctures.
Yeah, but that's 70 chapters, gang.
Yeah, I that was
Like,
Kubo's. Yeah,
I'm just saying, like, it doesn't really fit with the year or the 50 chapter rule, right?
I
That's a
mean,
decent bit over.
yeah, I mean 20 chapters is like 6 months, 4 months, like around.
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah,
like he'd be published for like a year and a half. Yeah.
yeah. So like it is to say, right? I was into the general world building of Bleach, and I wasn't disinterested, right? I
Hmm.
just wasn't like moved until Soul Society, right? But all the
Gotcha.
pieces were set. In that way, actually, Naruto was like infinitely better because like Land of Waves was like frame one.
Hmm.
So the thing just kind of went off without a hitch from there. Same with One Piece. Jesus Christ, bro. I've read other shit. Like, why am I only referencing this?
How'd you feel about Black Clover?
I'm trying to remember the first chapter. I actually, you know what? I was
Just
a
for shit
different
that would get you.
I was a younger man back then, bro. I was a different man.
You're a funny guy. What about Blue Lock?
Blue Lock is pretty much straightforward. It took me like 3 chapters. Um, Basically the second ego was like, "Hey, bro, it's Hunger Games but for soccer."
Hmm. Okay.
What's up, bro?
Nothing. I think if you ran back the tapes, you would get something different. But history is written by the victors or whatever. You know what I mean? You like Blue Lock now, so it's easy to say that. But I just yeah, like I'll just you know what I mean? Like like did you like it 3 chapters in? That's not what I fucking heard. But hey,
I was into it. I just wasn't into it until later, bro. But you
hey,
remember I read like the rest of the manga in like one
hey,
night, bro. It's not about
hey,
how you start, it's
hey.
about how you finish.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Revisionist history. Hey, that's all I'm saying. 3 chapters in my fucking ass. Like, bro, like that's crazy. Um,
Yeah. But that is to say, it's not something you could apply like with a broad brush. If like it is a
there's also
thing.
bias in expectations, bro. If I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to something being good, I'll trudge through some
Oh yeah.
garbage to get there,
Yeah.
right? But if I'm like kind of on the fence, or I'm just like this is a random impulse, you gotta get me quick, or else I'm
Yeah.
kind of just gonna drop it, right?
Yeah.
So I get you.
Yeah. There's also like other shit like with regards to biases, like for something like Aoshi, for instance, right? Not to foreshadow, but it's like you had to take a break every couple pages just to be like, it's not Blue Lock, bro. It's not Blue Lock. Stop. It exists independently. There can be more than one soccer
It came
manga.
before Blue Lock,
Yeah,
actually.
there can be more than one soccer manga. That's allowed.
Mm,
That's permissible. Ugh, excuse me. Like
mm.
Blue Lock doesn't own soccer manga.
Yeah,
You gotta
fuck,
chill.
dude.
So, it's not fair to Aoshi, obviously, if I do that, but it is something that like will pop up.
Yeah,
So, just a lot of thoughts that go into it. But like again, my fundamental thesis or like the revelation I came to is like if you immediately vibe with it, this entire thinking exercise, this practice goes right out the window. You just don't need it because you vibe with it, right? So like you only really need it to convince yourself to keep going if you're not immediately hooked on something. At least that's my theory, right? Like okay, okay, I need to keep reading this for book club, or you know what? It's 50 chapters. So what if the first 25 suck ass? Maybe he'll get good chapter 26.
yeah,
So it is just going to be a very different thing depending on the series.
fair, fair. Maybe some of these super chats real quick, and then we can get into talking about Aoshi then. Um, so let's see. I think the first one was Sheldon
Yeah.
Morrison. Thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
Just some nerd. Thank you for being a member for 13 months. Since I've got a little time due to work priorities, Creams, I need you to prove your goonness by watching Oh God, Shogeki no Soma.
Is that Food
Do it
Wars?
for the one time. Yeah. Nah, y'all, you know that image. Chat. Everybody knows that image. Shokugeki no Soma, bro.
Um,
Come on, bro.
yeah.
It's not what it.
I
Shingeki no Kyojin. Like, bro,
Listen, bro. I
please.
watched the first two seasons. So this is like a side tangent about Food Wars. Food Wars is like a weirdly difficult anime to stream outside of like something like Crunchyroll or Funimation back in the day. Because it's
Mm,
actually on like every streaming service. Dot
mm,
dot 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 dot, but not all at once and not everything. Specifically, the third season just wasn't licensed anywhere. So, for example, I remember I think it was in 2022. Netflix had the first two seasons, which I watched, right? And then Hulu had season 4, and then like HBO had like season 5,
mm.
but like season 3
Because
was
obviously it
nowhere.
was a hot commodity.
Yeah, but like season 3 was nowhere. Like nobody had season 3. You just couldn't stream season 3. So I just
Yeah.
dropped it cuz like how the fuck, like,
Yeah.
it's a very casual show and I didn't want to like go hunting for it. So just a very weird thing that like season 3 is apparently like did something crazy happen? Like why is that the Chimera Ant arc for Food Wars? Like
We
why the
we
fuck?
don't we don't talk about season 3, gang. Not to outsiders. It's an internal affairs kind of conversation. So stay out there. Let's see. Dane Simonson, thank you for the two. Wish Demon a happy late birthday. Happy belated birthday, Demon
Happy
Akatsuka.
birthday,
Hope it
happy
was
birthday.
good.
Mm,
Hope it was good.
yeah.
Um,
It's good now that we
let's
said
see.
happy birthday to her. So
Of
yeah,
course, like we retroactively
we
made
did.
the day better.
You know, you're
So you
welcome
know,
for the wrench, Demon Ekatsuha. Best birthday gift you've ever gotten. Gift period, honestly. So you know, beat that. What's a good gift for somebody? Like the best gift they'll ever get.
I don't know, like a car
Beat
or
that.
something.
Demon Ekatsuha's house.
Who do you know that's gifting houses, gang? And can I be friends with them? I'm like are they
No,
accepting new applications?
yeah. I don't know how to tell you this, bro, but I'm Mr. Beast this whole time.
Nah, you don't got it like that, bro. I know your pockets.
You don't know shit.
No, I know you're. No, bro. I checked last week, bro.
Bro,
There wasn't that much in them, bro.
God, bro, if there was ever a time for me to reveal I had shape shifting powers, now would be it. Holy shit, I'm so mad. Fuck. Because you don't
No, bro.
understand, bro. Holy shit. If I actually just like became Jimmy, right? Like after
Mm-hmm.
doing this shit, right? Like the fucking chameleon.
Mm-hmm.
The way you would pull up every receipt from Texas, bro, like without like just itemized. You
Dude, no. Listen. Here's the thing, brother. And on your shoulder, I'm gonna blackmail you for everything you've got. I will be a millionaire before you can say extortion. It's up.
I told you that shit in confidence. What the fuck?
It's up. I'm telling you, bro, if you're Mr. Beast, we're friends, but we're not so close friends that if you don't give me money, I won't dangle you over a bridge, gang.
That's insane.
Listen, brother. I gotta get a bag too. You know what I mean? I gotta eat too, brother. So, cause that makes you a bad friend for holding out on me for so long.
Nah, because like imagine you're like, damn, Creeps, my bills are just piling up, bro. If only there was a solution. I'm like, damn, bro, if only.
You've heard me. You've heard me have conversations like that with you before, by the way. You've literally heard me be in kind of like a tense financial situation.
so,
So it's not even a hypothetical. So like if I found out you could easily with the
just snap,
snap of
yeah,
a finger handle that shit, yeah,
like,
I'd be
yeah,
listen,
bro, like,
there'd be
bro, if you were like, damn, bro, my parents got to work 3 jobs each just to make ends meet, and I'm like, damn,
yeah.
you want to go mini golfing, like,
Yeah, no, bro. No,
bro,
you would be
bro,
bro,
fuck,
I paid for my flight over there.
oh,
That's crazy.
yeah,
That's crazy. Nah. Also, it would be worse because it would mean that you were putting on a front. I'm like, it
so,
would mean like I'm like, no. Where you live, that was also a fake,
bro,
a phony, bro.
bro,
In
because,
air
bro,
mattress gang, I could have been sleeping on a double king.
bro, talking to me like, so you're telling me when you asked to split that hot dog, we did what the fuck?
Nah, bro. Asking me Hey, bro, you got your fries? You gonna get those for you, bro? Why was I paying for anything? What the fuck? Like, bro, I'm gonna. There's a point of money to where no gold digger shit. You gotta give me
You
some,
gotta,
bro.
yeah.
Like, I'm not saying it's not gotta be a lot. It could be a percent of a percent. If you're giving away $1 million in a video, brother, listen,
Throw me a
you can give
hundred. Like,
you you can give me the money, or it can be taken from you by some odd person in a burglar mask. You know what I mean? Skied up.
holy
I'm not
shit.
saying it'll be me. I would never commit. FBI agent, lock eyes with me. I would never commit a crime. Never ever. But somebody might take that shit from you. You know what I mean? It's a cruel world out there, bro. It's a
Oh
cruel world
shit.
out there.
Like, cause I'm thinking, bro, like two things. One, you know that Jay Z clip where he was talking about like how his cousin wanted 15K and he was like, "Damn, bro, let me finish my mashed potatoes," and it's like, asshole,
I'm
asshole,
so,
you're a piece of shit.
crazy commentary. I know, because it's like, it's your money. It's my money. Blah blah blah. I don't have to give it to anybody. Listen, brother, I'm not rich. If somebody asked me for a quarter and I had it on me, I'll give them five.
Yep. It's
Because what the fuck is
it's
a
a
quarter to me?
bro, 15K for your cousin? Is he asking to fuck your wife? Like what are we doing here? Just write him a check at the table. Bro, you don't even have to put the spoon down.
No, 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 no. Don't write him a check. You have that
In,
in your
in
pocket.
cash, in
You have that
liquid.
in your pocket. You're just like, oh, hold on. I think I got to spare 15K. There you go. Like, bro, what
Yep.
are we doing?
It,
Regardless, I
bro, this is
no, no,
what.
no, no, no. Some of the conversations you have about the pod would also piss me
Yeah,
off, bro. Red button,
yeah, red.
lock in. I'll fucking kill you. I'll take you out, gang. You're going. No, I'm gonna old yellow your dumbass, because I'm like, nah. Nah, it's
Oh
up for
shit.
you. It's up for you, brother. Yeah, don't
Damn.
reveal that.
No, that's
Um,
crazy. But yeah, dude, just very funny. Like I don't know. Like I told you before. Sometimes I wonder about like these like influencers and celebrities who like make all this money and like really blow up. You know, move up several tiers in like the social pecking order. And it's
mhm,
like I don't know. All of a sudden they start like clutching their pearls. Like I don't. It's very amusing to me. Like
yeah,
I uh I do wonder the motivation behind it. If you're like, you know, one day you're Mr. Beast, you're like, damn, bro, that homeless man, I'm gonna give him like 10K right now, right? Versus now my mom's saying she needs like $10 for this hip surgery she keeps bitching about. L hustle.
yeah. It's always the same excuse too. Like, if I give it to one person, I have to give it to everybody.
So do
Dude,
it.
you could give 15K to 15,000 people,
Yeah.
bro.
Also,
We're
you don't
chilling.
have to do shit.
Yeah, you can
Like,
just, hey,
make
I'm just giving it to you.
yeah,
That's
you could
it.
just make an exception. You think the bank gives loans to everybody? You think they're all broken up about that shit?
Yeah. Um,
I don't know, just very amusing to me.
it, bro, if I give a quarter to you, I have to give a quarter to everybody.
But this is how I know
I
Kanye's
don't know.
cousin was like always fucking like about that action. He didn't take no shit. He was like, "Hey Kanye, I know we're cousins. You want your laptop back with all your albums? Here's my PayPal, gang." I just Jay Z's cousin's got to take a few notes.
Okay.
He's at the same table,
Uh,
bro, with his like
I'm
mortal life.
I
You've
let
got
him know.
you got knives,
That's
bro.
Nigga, that's insane. He's at the same table with his mortal life. Yeah, bro, that's actually crazy. I can't help you if you're now put on a list because of
Like I'm
that.
just saying, bro. Like his
Um,
skin isn't made out of money or armor, and
Nigga,
he's
you don't know, you're not rich.
like
You don't know what enhancements he's got, bro. Nigga might be Luke Cage now. I don't know.
shit, bro.
Cause
Like
like, cause
just like
imagine,
just
cause
like
imagine you figure that out, bro. Cause imagine you're like, yeah, give me 15,000 or else, and he's like, do it, and then the knife just bends. Like, then now you look stupid. Now you look stupid, and you're broke, and you're probably about to get sent through a mansion wall, gang. Like you, I don't know, man.
I don't know, because it's like it's sort of like this, right? Low key, bro. Oh hey, Jay, let me get that for you, right? And then you just like snip off
Nigga,
one of
Jay.
hold on. You cut off one of his dreads or something, sell that shit on eBay for the 15K. You'll get it, by the way. Problem solved, bro. Like I don't understand where the hustle is. Like I actually, you know what, bro? The longer I'm thinking about it, the more I'm mad at Jay Z's cousin. Because like Jay Z could be thinking like me, like bro, I'm right here, like
Nah,
fully
bro, you.
red blooded human, bro, flesh soft as mother's milk. and you're over here with a full armory at the dinner table, right? And here's my precious life, right? A piggy bank right in front of you, right before your eyes, in the flesh, and you ask, take, bro. Lord knows if the position was flipped, we would not be having this conversation.
Niggas like you are why rich people got bodyguards, bro. Like, actually, because here's the thing: you're gonna be sitting across from me, obviously rich. You're gonna twitch wrong. Brutus is gonna grab the back of your skull and slam you through the fucking table, bro. Splintering that shit everywhere. You're gonna come up and your face is going to be made partially out of oak wood. It's up for you. You're gonna be like, can you pass the boom?
Okay, can I say something?
Body slam
Can I
through
say
a
something?
table,
Can
bro.
I say something unrelated?
Sure.
The United Healthcare CEO's skin was not bulletproof.
For sure.
And that's an honored one's cosign.
No,
Put a
it's
stamp
not.
on it.
No, it's not. Very.
You know,
I'm gonna. Let me.
it's like you like to say, bro. Let's go.
Online persona Broken Ronin did not co-sign shit about that. I don't think there's anything to co-sign. In fact,
No, it just, bro. I'm just saying, like, if Jay-Z's cousin
hold on,
was on,
let me. No.
if
I need to
Jay-Z's
get them a
cousin,
good face. No, they need to be able to get the face ID right. Look, you see, hair's not in the way. You know, this is a very identifiable face. I didn't agree with that shit. That's
bro,
crazy.
all I'm saying is, right? If Jay-Z's cousin was on Shark Tank, I wouldn't give him a fucking dime after hearing that story. You're telling me you couldn't get your own cousin to give you 15K and you want 150,000? How about you get lost?
Bro, I'm telling you this, my bodyguard is gonna perform a Batman takedown on your dumbass. If we're ever in proximity ever again, bro, you're going to see a 7'7", 500-pound, 0% body fat nigga that's only ever taken steroids and stab wounds as well as bullets, and he is going to perform a fucking elite combo on. Nah,
dude,
bro,
I just
that's crazy.
Because listen, bro, like we agree unambiguously that Jay-Z's cousin is the worst businessman in America, possibly the world, right? That's without question. Nobody's disputing that. What I'm trying to say is, how would I, in his position, have changed that, right? You're literally at the dinner with Jay-Z. He ran through the sim, bro. That's what I'm talking about. What?
Jay-Z, Mr. Z, Zeta, may I call you? No hitman for me, gang.
Okay.
I ain't talking about big cuzzo like that. This
Jay-Z has enough money to cheat on Beyonce, right? He has that much money minimum to do it confidently, looking the way he does on top of that, right? That's so many nerfs on top of each other, right? Therefore, we can surmise that his money has to, it has to thank you. So we can surmise that his net worth has to correlate to his sexual prowess in some way, because otherwise, why would he be so precious about it? If that 15K was the difference of Beyonce to being faithful, there's something there, bro. Like maybe I'm just the more I think about this, the more I kind of empathize with Jay-Z's position, because if my cousin was taking away from my sexual aura, I'd be mad too. Fuck you. Because imagine, right? Your brother is hey man,
what the fuck did you just say?
It's imagine if you're a brother, right? It was hey man, can I borrow $15? You're oh sweet, you're my brother, of course, right? Next thing you know, you can't even do it alone, bro. You can't even do a one sum. It just, the sauce is gone. That $15 in your bank account, bro, that was...
Tweet timeout.
What?
Make the analogy about you, gang. Don't you ever involve people that actually exist in my life in a fuck-ass analogy like that again. We're going to reverse it, flip it on you. Boom!
Only child, bro. It's just...
Yeah.
Also,
analogy. Fuck, nigga. Come up with one, bro. Use your imagination. Get creative.
What I'm saying is, right, if we were to say the power system for Jay-Z and other billionaires becomes in kind of a deal with the devil situation where in exchange for their souls, their new abilities correlate to how much net worth they have, we can surmise that the one Jay-Z made, because we've seen what he looks like, right, is that he needed this money to get Beyonce, to kind of trick her to go with him for so long. And what I imagine is that the money acts as kind of a mirage, almost like a Kyokusui Genjutsu type of situation, where I don't think Beyonce knows what he looks like. I think she thinks he looks different. If we gave Beyonce the ability to draw, right? I don't think she would draw Jay-Z if asked. I think she would draw like maybe Idris Elba or something. Like it's just a crackpot theory, but I'm thinking like if the devil's like, all right, bro, 1.1 bill, right? You go a
Mm-hmm.
dime underneath that, she's gonna see you, like the
All
real
right,
you,
bro.
bro.
Let me ask you something, bro. Is Jay Z not primarily like based in New York?
Yeah.
Y'all got way too much proximity to be going off like this. Nigga, you're gonna find a brick in your fucking. You're gonna open the door, be like, hey, where'd this get here? NYPD open up. Boom. You're gonna be. Nah, bro.
Because I'm
Nah.
agreeing with Jay Z, bro. Like I'm saying, if I was in his position, if we were in his position, we'd do the same thing.
No, nigga, I'm not pulling the wool over somebody's eyes with What's wrong with you, bro?
Uh,
Honestly, yeah, man. I'd be a billionaire. I'd be a billionaire tricking. Like, what? Nah,
yeah.
it's up for you, brother. Listen, I just want to say I'm willing to submit evidence to the courtroom if need be.
Yeah, Jay Z. This is all jokes, bro. We love you here at Honored Ones Incorporated. Praying, BR's been praying for you to beat that case. Um,
No, don't put that on me. I'm actually a very on stream neutral party here. I actually don't have an opinion. Praying for you to nigga, praying to beat the case. Shut the
I
fuck
was
up,
trying to
bro.
help you, bro. You seemed uncomfortable
No,
with the
no,
stuff we were
that
talking
no,
about
no,
earlier.
no,
I
no,
thought I'd
no.
throw you a
Yeah,
bone.
nigga, because you're talking about people that are currently like being not bulletproof, gang. That's a very bad standard. But nigga's talking about being uncomfortable, and he's like, "Hey, bro, I'm just saying, a 50 cal's a 50 cal. Like, bro, are you fucking nuts? Are you good? Like, lock in for a second, focus up,
All right,
fuck
fine.
it.
I'll be professional. Whatever. Jay Z, we're both very sorry for everything we've said. You know, love the music. Neutral stance. This is all for comedy. This is a joke. This is satire. That's on BR.
That nigga was not joking.
Why are you instigating, bro? You
I'm
literally.
not instigating. I'm telling the truth. He actually just DM'd me right now saying all that shit I said was true as hell, bro. I'll stand on that, legally speaking. And he
uh,
said that, bro, not me. Um, damn, he deleted it too. Fuck, that's crazy.
Shit.
Um,
DC's thank you for the two. I'm easily selling my body and soul for 15K to Jay Z. This is what I'm talking about, bro. This is the hustle that
nigga,
his cousin
what?
didn't have. This is the hustle Jay Z's cousin didn't fucking have. DC
You're
YouTube,
selling your body and soul for 15K, brother, brother,
he's
brother, brother,
standing on
brother,
business,
brother.
bro. Literally, he's
No,
standing
no, no,
on
no,
business,
no,
bro.
no,
DC
no,
YouTube, you would have
no.
gotten that 15K, bro. This is what Jay Z is
No,
looking
bro,
for.
your body and soul for 15K, nigga, please get some self-worth, bro. I promise some local factory can hire you and at the cost you get to keep your soul. All that's gonna happen is irreparable spine damage, bro. You get to keep the soul actually.
Yeah. So cool. Um, Black X Sage, thank you for being a member for 12 months. I'm about to watch the stream while eating tomato vegetable soup with a grilled cheese on the side. W spread. Yeah.
Bro. Dude, I don't think I nah.
What's up, bro?
Body and soul, niggas
Dude,
gotta get their bag up, bro. It's not about the principle, bro.
it's about the principle of the thing. Because like
It's not
when
about the
Naruto
principle.
came in like defended Tsunade in front of like Kabuto's fist to like show his ninja
Mm-hmm.
way, that's what Jay-Z
Yeah.
was looking for from his cousin. That's what he didn't have, bro. He didn't have that like spark to be Hokage.
So wait, is Jay-Z Tsunade and Kabuto?
He is both, yes, in this metaphor. Maybe a little
Kind of makes for
Orochimaru.
a tough analogy then. It doesn't really
All I'm saying is,
really shake.
we agree again. Jay Z's cousin is the worst businessman to ever live, right? Like, actually, he was at the dinner with Jay Z, bro. Like, we were all running the sim. He got it in practice, bro. He did the thing. Like, I don't know. Like, would you not be ashamed? He tells that story about you. You're Jay Z's cousin, bagless, motionless, swagless. You're now known as the biggest, like, bro.
It couldn't be me.
Big podcasts are talking about you like you're the biggest scum of the earth, bro.
It could never be me.
That's what I'm saying. So I just think like
Like,
again, next time he comes at you or like to the next function or the family reunion, you can have some shit to say while he's there being a mere mortal,
what's
bro.
his name? The name of the cousin you're so familiar with. The name.
I cannot Google
Yeah.
that shit, bro.
Yeah, nigga, Jay-Z's cousin. You're not gonna find shit, bro. Jay-Z's cousin that asked for 15K but didn't get it. Yeah, you're cooked. You're cooked, buddy. It's up for you.
Yeah.
Um,
That is to
yeah,
say,
bro.
I don't know how we got on this side tangent. Oh, the Mr. Beast thing.
You might being a fucking psychopath. God, man.
Dude, I said
Um,
immortal life, and you instigated, bro. Like this was on both of us.
no, I reacted, gang. That's not the same thing, bro. Every time I don't vehemently agree with you and fucking go along with the bit, like your fucking henchman, like it's the fucking bat. It does not mean I'm instigating, bro. It's a human reaction. God damn.
It's the freaking bat.
It's the fucking bat. Like, bro, like,
Let
and
me,
you run at him with a goddamn crowbar
let me ask
before getting
you.
your jaw checked with 2 tons of force.
Let me ask you a funny hypothetical. You know, in
Okay.
Arkham, like the NPC dialogue, if you listen long enough, is them like talking about encounters they've had with Batman before. Like, oh
Mm,
yeah, bro, I met the Bat once, and he broke my jaw in 8 places, and then sent me to the ER with a shattered femur.
mhm.
But I can take him now. I'm curious. What do you think your like goon dialogue would be if you were in the Arkhamverse? Because like he's obviously in stealth mode. You don't know. Like it's weird to think Batman's
Mhm.
there, right? You're just like chilling in
Yeah.
like a factory or something, working for like the Penguin.
Mhm.
What is your like henchman dialogue? Like, are you trying to pump up? Are you trying to stay humble? Like, what's your like? Are you paranoid even?
I'm gonna be real. I'm a nigga who's thinking Batman isn't even a human. Like he's a
Mm.
mythological creature. Like, bro, the only reason I'm here is because Penguin. I worked with him once, and he knows my family. Like he
Mm.
knows where my family lives.
Or he pays
I don't want
exceptionally
to.
well.
It doesn't matter,
Mm.
bro. Once I have the goddamn the goddamn myth of Gotham shatter every bone in my leg. I'm telling you this right now. No amount of money's gonna get me out of bed. The only reason I'm in this fucking factory is because the Penguin knows my family. He pulled one of those villain stunts where I'm like, I'm out of the game, and he's like, okay, okay. And I came home and he's sitting there,
Is your family out of the
fucking
game?
he said he's just sitting there like on my couch, with my sister running around in the background, like,
You got
wonderful
it.
family you got here,
Yeah.
wonderful family, wonderful siblings.
Mm.
Like that's the only reason I'm still here, right?
Mm.
So I'm thinking that like Batman is this creature that only this karmic creature meant only to deal like beatings, brutal beatings to those that are doing injustice, right? So I'm
Mm.
like, fuck, man. I'm personally feeling like he's there all of it, like he's an omnipresent deity, bro. Like
Mm.
it goes Batman, gap, 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 Superman, gang. Like in terms of how powerful these creatures, because he only comes out at night. I go, what? That's not how
Inter-
humans
so
work. That's
you go for like the cautious glaze, like a folklore type
I'm
of
I'm
thing,
I'm I'm going for the folklore. I'm going for the like, man, I don't even want to be here. Like I'm really trying to put the energy out in the universe that I want to get back,
just in
bro.
case. Yeah.
Because in my head he's not. It's not a dude.
Mm.
It's like,
It's a
and I mean
god. Yeah.
it's a god-like entity, bro, or maybe a
That's
devil. I
fair.
don't
Yeah.
fucking know, right? I live in a world with aliens and shit. Like
Mm.
I just saw Metropolis get fucking super duper nuked by a nigga that came from, I don't know, whatever, like a place called Apocalypse, bro. Like
Mm.
I'm like, dude, like I really don't want to be here, but my family's in danger. Looking up in the rafters, my family's in danger.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
I'm being
that's the
coerced.
only reason I'm here. Like, bro, the first time I was just a young dumb
Mm-hmm.
kid, you know what I mean? Just a young dumb adolescent who didn't really know any better. But now that I'm trying to get out of the game because Batman set my life straight, I'm being coerced into being here. And then a fucking grappling
Yeah.
hook wraps around my legs. I fucking boom, fly straight up. Like, now talk. Here, I'll sing. Like I'll tap dance if you let me. Like I really don't want to be here, gang.
Same guy you said you could talk no jutsu, by the way.
Yeah, nigga, no, that's not what I said. You're a fucking liar, bro. Yeah, I thought about that for a second. I said, did I say that dumb shit? I was like, no, I didn't, bro. I did not say that.
You explicitly said that. What are you talking
No, I
about?
did not. No, I did not.
When
No, I did
presented
not.
with a hypothetical.
I actually said no, I actually said the opposite. I said I wouldn't be able to convince either, but if given the opportunity, one of them seems like they're the more reasonable person than the other, which I don't think is crazy to say.
I Let me see you in Gotham the week Jason died, bro. Look.
That's first of all, that's not the hypothetical. Second of all, you're making me, instead of a guy trying to talk him off the ledge, you're making me a criminal. Like I wouldn't, because if you made me a random goon Sasuke wanted to kill, I wouldn't pick that either, bro.
Yeah.
Like
No,
he
no.
was just gonna stab me in the
I
chest,
told you. I told you.
bro.
You're okay. So, chat for those of you who need context for what we're talking about, right? A while back, I gave BR a hypothetical. The hypothetical was: is it easier to talk no jutsu Sasuke after he found out about Itachi's sacrifice, or
I'm
or
saying he said beginning of
year
Shippuden,
one
but either
Batman
way.
out of putting down like the cape and cowl? Like, could you convince him to retire? This guy said, Batman, easy, no question. I could yap that little orphan out of that suit anytime. That little latex lad his days are numbered.
Yeah. I'll be real with you, brother. I'll be real with you. I'm just gonna say this. This will be my argument.
Mm,
Batman was going to fight a war on crime single-handedly, right?
yeah.
Every criminal. But at that point, year one, there weren't supervillains, right? It was just criminals, bad guys, goons, an entire city's worth history that you have to rewrite.
Mm,
But humans, normal humans, they didn't have Tibetan monks teaching them how to fucking resist mind control, right? Sasuke said he was going to destroy the Leaf Village, the place that, mind you, Pain pulled up to and didn't succeed. The Nine-Tails Jinchuriki, Naruto, happens to exist there and recently went full Eight Tails.
with Sage Mode.
By the way, in pulled up on the let me get close to the mic. Kage Summit, the place where every Kage pulls up, cut all their flags just as a good fuck you. And after getting body slammed by the Raikage alone, thought it was intelligent to pull up to the entire room. Sasuke doesn't know when to like. At least Batman was fighting something that, up until supervillains, was kind of feasibly handleable.
Mm-hmm.
Sasuke pulled up to 5 separate Kage level fighters. He didn't have a Susanoo when he pulled up at first, bro. He developed that as it.
Okay.
No,
Have you ever read No Man's Land?
no.
Okay, so basically the premise of No Man's Land is Gotham gets hit with like a massive earthquake, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the US government sanctions the entire city off and says
Mm-hmm.
you're on your own. You are like seceded as a US territory.
That seems highly illegal, but yeah.
So, Bruce Wayne, as you can imagine, is basically holding this entire broken, flooded, unclaimed territory, disavowed territory together by himself.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, it's multiple years in the game, multiple supervillains, aliens, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just for fun, I'm just gonna say Jason just died, right? Just
Sure,
to
dude.
spice it,
What
right?
the fuck?
And you
Sure.
would still choose Sasuke, and that's what I think is really funny.
I'm gonna ask you this question, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Bruce has seen his parents die more, or Sasuke has seen his die more?
Bruce says he sees that shit every time he closes his eyes.
Sasuke experienced his parents' death hundreds of thousands of times in an instant. Bruce couldn't experience it that many times if he lived a normal lifespan, gang. Hundreds of thousands of. That's the first Genjutsu Itachi does, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And then he does it again.
Yeah. Like
hundreds of thousands of experiences.
What I'm taking issue with is like the ease of which you're saying you could do it, bro.
I'm not nigga. No, what you have. Nobody has heard from my mouth yet. I could convince Batman. It's of the two options, which do I think is more possible? Right. I'm saying that all of that hate towards Itachi, right?
Mm-hmm.
All of that, probably millions of times of seeing his parents' death, was then recontextualized and re-aimed.
Mm-hmm.
Sasuke is also a teenager.
Yes.
One that is supposedly part of a clan that has had a history of being swayed by their powerful, supernaturally potent emotions. That's what I'm saying. Like that's it, bro. I'm saying these niggas get eye powers because of how powerfully, like Toby Rama, the guy that's calling them Uchiggers, right? It's like, bro, listen. What's crazy about them is not that they're like these evil people. It's the reason they have so much hate is because of their infinite, massive, boundless reserves for love. That shit, Konoha. I'm not getting in between. I just don't have that, bro. That's not in my kit. And it's not Batman's not in my kit either. But I don't think that
Okay.
Bruce
Let me give
would
you an easy.
discombobulate every organ in my body for trying to convince him, bro. Alfred does that all the time.
Let me make it easier then, right? The Sasuke one's too much of a sweep for you. I get it, right? In the Battle of Orphans, Sasuke is stronger to you, right? Cool.
Yeah.
Let's bring it down a notch. Year one Batman, year one Spider Man.
Like I did convince Spider-Man not to do it by setting him up with a good apartment, gang. Like
Bro,
like bro,
post Uncle Ben death? Like, okay, interesting.
bro, I'm telling you right now, bro. Listen, man,
By the
the
way,
Avengers are up there. You're good. Like you don't have your great power isn't all that. It's like a mild power. Like do community service, bro. You have niggas like the Incredible Hulk, bro. He could take a step and sink your hometown. It's up, bro. Listen, you have pretty decent power. Take on a pretty decent responsibility, like a high paying job, bro. You're intelligent. Cure cancer. Like I don't know.
year one Spider Man is light work. Do y'all like? Are y'all now
over no, over Batman, bro.
year one Batman? No extra nerfs. Regular humans, mafias, whatever.
Yeah,
Straight from Tibet, bro.
I'm bro. Peter doubts if he wants to be Spider-Man every single day of his life. Batman puts himself in simulations to harden his resolve, bro. No, I actually put myself through mental torture just to make sure that I know the only fate for me is one filled with battle and darkness and vengeance. Like, Spider-Man's like, he gets to his apartment after getting his fucking ribs shattered by Green Goblin for the 77th time. By the way, Gwen died. And he's like, fuck, dude, I fucking hate this, bro. I broke his shit. Like, Batman's rich, bro. He doesn't have to worry about money. I tell Peter, listen, bro, I can give you Aunt May will never have to work again. You'll never have to work again. Just go into a science lab, bro. Reed Richards needs an assistance. Tony Stark could use an apprentice.
Year 15 Batman. Older, more Robins in the wheel, right? You've got a better argument for passing the
Post
torch.
Jason Todd.
Jason's Red Hood. If that's
Okay, what Robin are we on? Damian?
Damian, we're on Damian.
My son still needs an example of how to be Batman.
He's got Dick Grayson, bro.
I'm the example. Dick doesn't want to be me. Bloodhaven needs him. He doesn't I know Dick. He doesn't want this life. I would never push that on him.
Forgot about Bloodhaven. Fuck. God, bro, he's so fucking. Yo, can Dick just like stop trying to be his own man for 5 fucking minutes?
Me and him had a heart to heart. He appreciates me. He looks at me like a father, but he would never want to take on the cape and cowl. That's something that only I could do.
Bro, Tim has been.
I took him under my wing as Robin so he could avoid being Batman. You're gonna, bro. And then he might punch me in the face just for asking some dumb shit, bro.
Hold on, I got it. Bro, Tim Drake is right there. He's been eager, salivating, ready, eager to put on that cape and cowl, bro. You've never seen glazing like Tim Drake does to Batman. You have trained him to be better than you, just as much as you've trained Dick and any other Robin, bro. He's smarter than you. He's weaker than you. I'll admit, combat-wise, a major step down, but he's smarter than you. He's a better detective.
He's a great detective, but not a great Batman.
Why? What makes you say that? Say it to him right now. Let's bring him in here.
Him versus Deathstroke 1v1. He dies. I don't.
Is that not on you? Like, you could train him, like set him up for success.
He doesn't have the talent for it. I do.
God,
the Tibetan monks didn't take to him. They did with me. I have an affinity to the darkness. Bro. The darkness has become a part of me. I don't want that for my children.
Jesus Christ, dude. It's too late for Damien. He's already shrouded in it.
Yeah, he's 12. He'll do it when he's older. I got 8 more years.
Oh, God
Bare minimum.
damn it,
He
dude.
also has too much hate in his heart. The Batman might be too much for him. It might overwhelm him. He doesn't have the humanity that I had. I need to bring him up nicely.
All right, nuclear
With
option.
kindness and compassion in his heart.
Bruce, I'll do it. I'll take it off your hands. Give me the
I
cape and
snap it
cowl.
between my fingers. Like a fucking twig.
You don't want this problem, Bruce. Give me the cape and cowl right now.
He's gonna take your hand. Your elbow's gonna be like this. He's going to push it up, and you're not gonna have a left arm anymore, gang. It's up for you. Your arm's gonna dangle back and forth like fucking Teen Gohan after getting blown up by Cell, bro. Like, oh fuck. Like, yeah, nah, man. It's up for you.
Okay, if Bruce is like, I'll tell you what, I'll put the cape and cowl down right now under 2 conditions. One, I train you for 3 to 6 months, and you be Batman for a week.
Okay, let me just ask you this. What's the point in that? Nigga, first of all, 3 to 6 months, does he think I'm Goku? Like, what type of talent does he think I possess, bro? I'm gonna die.
That's how long it took to train Dick Grayson.
Yeah, Dick,
as
Brian
Robin.
Grayson. Dick, I'm a gymnast that is like one of the best in the world. I'm one of the only people that can do a quadruple backflip Grayson, not broken YouTuber Fat Ronin. Like, bro.
Nah, bro,
what the fuck are you talking about, man?
He saw you hitting the weights. He was impressed. He says you got potential, bro.
He saw me hitting the weights. Bruce might think I'm like anorexic or something with how like bro's gonna think that there's like a genuine like calcium or vitamin deficient. Like, that's it. You can't do 300 push-ups straight. No, man.
It's not Rock Lee, bro.
No. You're not getting it. No, you're not getting it. This nigga is take every world record in every sport. Those are his. The fastest sprinter, the best long distance runner, the strongest lifter. And you said he's not Rock Lee? Nigga, I know he's not Rock Lee. He'd be closer to my guy, brother. Bro, I'm telling you this right now. It wouldn't be crazy to me if you said that Batman knows the 8 inner gates. He just chooses not to use them for his own sanity. Like,
bro, like a 7th gate Bruce would be fucking crazy aura-wise. That shit.
No, bro. I'm telling you this. No. Mm-mm. Yeah, Dick was a top 1 genetic athlete bred for the Court of Owls since birth. Yeah, bro. Fuck you. By the way, Bruce Wayne trained for like 10 years.
Which is crazy, by the way. That's only 10 years. Yeah.
Batman. You said 3 to 6 months, bro. 3 to 6. I don't think you understand. 3 to 6 months. I will be like a pretty strong guy. That's it.
Nah,
like,
bro.
I would be any normal Batman training me. I'd beat any normal person's ass.
Hey,
you put me in the octagon, I'm going to get Khabib is going to discombobulate me, bro.
Okay.
I'd get in a ring with Floyd Mayweather. Boom. Me.
Here's your grapple gun, bro. Get active.
I'm not accepting the deal, bro. You can say Batman. It's not that serious to me. Get active, bro. I'm telling you this. It grapples on. I jump off the building, dislocated my shoulder because what fucking dumbass can put all of their weight on one shoulder and swing elegantly and accurately, bro? It's up for me. Dislocated my shoulder. I've now fallen. Boom. Slapped into a building. Boom. Fallen into the car. The car alarm is now going off. I'm unconscious. I'm now in the full Batman cape and cowl. The cops are coming. They pick me up. They obviously take off my mask to see who I am. I'm now arrested for vigilantism. Nick, are you tweaking?
Okay. Let me ask you. What Batman activity would do you in first? The grapple hook, the first time you jump from roof to roof, the first crime you stop? Like what thing would like hurt like rank them for me in terms of like difficulty? From you can sort of handle it.
Gun. Nigga, gun. Because the thing, let's say my shit is fully bulletproof, but it's usually not.
Bruce usually dodges those. Points.
Yeah. Bruce. Bulletproof on the bat, bulletproof on the head. My jaw still has to be out for some reason, so that's great. But everything else is kind of like Kevlar-ish. He still has to be able to move quick, right?
Right.
The first time it's the fucking bat. Boom, boom. gonna be gurgling my own fucking internal blood, gang. I'm gonna be gargling lung blood. It's up, bro. I'm telling you, it doesn't even have to hit. The bullet don't have to hit my skin. The force of that caving in my chest, bro, as my rib cage becomes concave,
Batman
I will be
is
done.
a regular human being, bro. If he could do
No,
it,
he's
you could
not.
do
No,
it.
he's not. No, he's not.
If
No, he's
he
not.
could
He
do it,
fell
you
from
could do it.
he fell from space
But he just did
and
the
got up
math, bro. You could
and
do
got up a
that.
pen. He did the math. I'll chin check you right the fuck now, bro. Do the math there. I'm telling you. Okay, after that, knife. Because I don't think you understand. It's not even about the knife getting through the suit.
Just parry.
Do you understand how terrifying it would be to try to fight somebody that has a knife in their hands, bro?
Just parry it.
Okay, I missed. Oh, shit.
Bro, just hit him with
Like, bro,
you know?
just hit him with the bro. By the way, I could probably fight you with one hand tied behind my back, and it would be a very thorough challenge. You're talking about parrying knives. I'm telling you this right now. You know what amazing Spider-Man, bro? When he's first trying out the new suit and the thug pulls out the knife and he pretends to be scared.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be me, but for real, I'd actually be scared. Fuck, is that a knife? No, bro. I'm really just a guy. As I'm unloading my fucking batarangs, bro. I'm unloading everything. It's so up for me.
Okay.
By the way, the first time one of those brutes come out, those niggas that, by the way, Bruce Wayne does rush combos on and it doesn't work. Boom. Was that a brick wall? That's interesting.
Okay.
Wow, I can't feel my fingers.
Okay. Give me a Batman feat you think you could do. Just one, and you clear the condition. Me? I think if
I could jump from a rooftop to a rooftop.
right, if the gap is like below 6 feet. Like I think I could do it, right?
Nigga, 6 feet? Are you a toddler? You could jump more than a 6 foot gap full running start, bro.
Not with like 200 pounds of armor and gear.
Nah, bro, but it's super light because it's a Kevlar, titanium mesh or whatever the fuck they call that.
Okay. I think I can stop minimum. I can stop like shoplifting. If their hands are already full with like a TV or something and I have the elements of surprise, bro.
If we're being real, right? 6 months of real training,
Yep.
the Batman gear, I could stop somebody that is doing a knife mugging. If I go about it like Batman, which is I'm just sneaking them, right? I could, if I come from the shadows, hit him with a chokehold, bring him down, you know what I mean? I also have to be allowed to kill, not because I really plan to, but just in case like things get dicey, bro. I need the option. I can't be like, fuck, I could kill him right here. No, bro. Just give me the option. Let's take baby steps, bro.
Okay.
But I could take down one individual mugger if I have the element of surprise in 6 months of training.
Okay, I can put that on myself as well. What I am worrying about, right, is how I land. Like this is an underappreciated thing, right?
Land from where?
Just neutral. Like Batman lands, you take that shit for granted, right? Because like there's 3 levels to it. He lands when he glides. He lands when he grapples.
Oh my god, gliding,
dude! And he lands when he jumps.
Boom.
The problem with that last one, by the way, jumping for Batman does not mean jumping like for you or me, bro. So he can go jump off a 3-story building and land as if nothing happened. I don't know what training I would need to do to get a foot off. Like you know what I mean? Sorry, a floor off. Like I don't know what I need to do to get like a ground level.
I could do a floor, no gear, the clothes I'm wearing right now. I could do that right now and be able to walk it off. I'm not fighting crime after that, but I could walk after, right? Go ahead and add 200 pounds, see what fucking happens to my knees.
Yeah.
My kneecaps will become projectiles. That should genuinely be considered something that are war crimes to use. Like they're like the velocity at which they would fly from. No.
Yeah.
No.
Because I'm like really thinking about it, right? I don't know in a situation where it's like that mugger, right? And I'm like, this is a 5-story building. If I jump from here, I am going to die.
No, but that's not the tech. That's not the tech. You are a ground level superhero, bro. Yeah. Because when I say I fought the mugger, I was thinking I'm like walking through the street.
In my head, it's like I'm starting off on a rooftop. Like I got the bird's eye view. Because
I wouldn't be able to see, bro. Nigga, I'm not.
You got
I'm
detective
looking
vision.
down. They're like, fuck. Is that a
Bro, why is it
fuck,
always
dude?
dark? It's 2
I can't
p.m.
fucking see, dude. Shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Bro,
I'm not even identifying the perp.
dude, because for me, right? Even if I understood what was going on, right? You don't understand that my first instinct isn't like it's oh, I gotta say this person. It's I gotta find a fire escape. Because there is
Bro,
no fucking way. There's nothing to like what how am I
here's
getting
here's
down
what I'm
there?
thinking, bro. Here's what I'm thinking. You shoot the grappling hook on the thing, and you like drop kind of slow,
Yeah,
right?
but he's hearing
So
all
like,
this because he does this shit. Like this is what I mean when I say landing is weird as Batman, right? If you take the fire
and
escape,
he does
it's
it
too
quiet
slow
as fuck.
and
Bro,
quickly.
he'll land. Boom.
Yeah,
Nigga, are
dude.
you Killua?
Like,
What was that,
bro,
bro?
like a water droplet might move. Like what? Where's
I'll
your
be real.
what?
I don't even think I'd be able to glide, bro.
Oh no, because like it's a fear of heights thing, but it's also a control thing. I have no parachute. I that's just a skill check for me.
Yeah, no, it would be. Nah, it'd be up for me. I obviously, but like
Because like, bro, I'm thinking about it. It makes Dick Grayson more insane for not having a cape. He just raw dogs that shit, just with pure acrobatics.
super duper gymnast. That's him, bro.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something.
Mm,
Batman's like day to day or like night to night, right?
hmm
Let's say I give you all the training you need, right, just to get to his level of physical stats.
But
It's
no martial arts, any of that, right? Just his stats.
everything, even martial
Oh,
arts.
okay,
Right? Okay.
okay.
A, you have to go through the train. Like it's not easy training. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So that's like the first condition you have to clear. For you, let's say it takes like 6, 7 years. You have to commit to it
Okay.
day in day out. You're
Mhm,
you're training harder than professional athletes who get paid to do it full time.
mhm. I'm doing this for free.
Yeah, just to get the skills, right? By the way, you're on Batman level timing and sleep schedule. You have 4 hours of sleep at night. He has two, by the way. He's adapted, his like magic circadian rhythm technique.
Yeah, bro.
He's teaching
He's
you that
he's
shit.
he's he's giving me the easy way out. He's doubling the amount of sleep I can get.
Yeah.
Great
So
guy.
yeah, you're going to be running on 4 hours of sleep, is what I'm trying to say.
Mhm,
You're going to get like ice plunges. You're going to get thrown in waterfalls. You're going to like get drowned. You're going to a lot of water and cold based activities just to like warm you
okay.
up, right? The irony
Mhm,
is part of it,
mhm,
right? You're getting thrown in like you have to do gymnastics in like lava, shit, like you're in Tibet, bro.
mhm, mhm,
Um,
mhm,
but the end of it, right? Put on the cape and cowl. Let me ask you something, genuine.
mhm,
At
mhm.
that stage, after all of that, first of all, would you even go through half of that? Second, right? Let's say you do, right?
Okay.
What Batman level thing would still be like too much for you, like mentally?
A supervillain. A supervillain that has like
Okay,
abilities.
interesting. Go on.
Killer Croc. No. Joker.
Because
No. He
on
doesn't even have abilities. No.
because you can handle that on paper. You should be able to
Bane.
handle that. Yeah.
No. I don't have the heart for it, bro. Bane.
Yeah.
I'm not fighting that nigga, bro. He's stronger than me and smarter than me. Batman. I don't know how you figured it out. I won't. Listen, I'll put it like this, bro.
Unironically.
Me and Batman could be a wonderful duo.
Mm,
I handle all the people that are normal. He handles everybody that like he can conserve his stamina. If
mm.
I have Batman level hands, I'm willing to genuinely fight an army of regular dudes before I will fight one Bane.
Why not the Joker? He teaches you all the detective shit too. Like you're into it, bro.
Because the Joker has made his life a living hell. And I know for whatever reason I'm doing this, I know it's not as good as his reason.
Mm.
I want to be boring to the Joker. I want to be to the Joker someone that is like
That's actually bad because like if you don't pique the Joker's interest, he's gonna like not play with you and just kind of cut straight to the chase. You just have to stay a step ahead.
fun. I don't want to be someone that the Joker like I want to be like a background character. I want to be like a random Gotham civilian to him. You know what I mean? Like you don't even notice that I'm there. I'd actually have Bruce teach me super duper extra stealth. Like if I have to sacrifice some of like my speed or my strength or whatever to be more stealthy than him, like I would be like I will be like in his shadow, but like dead ass though, for real. Like I like when he moves, I'm like hit like like the cloak to his dagger kind of
I
vibes,
see.
bro.
Okay.
Like I don't want to be noticed. Like I'll do the work. I don't mind it, but I can't be like I don't want to
Okay. So the trick.
boy wonder. Like no no, bro. I'm so not that guy.
Okay. So the training is fine for you. Wait, actually,
No,
would you take the training? That part of the question.
for to be Batman, fuck no.
What? Okay. You
Who wants to be Batman? But like,
let's say you get the stats for it, right? You're just going through you just have Batman level physicals and mental fortitude and abilities and knowledge. You don't have to be Batman. You could just be a guy that's built like that, right? All it takes is 7 years. Granted, the most intense 7 years ever, but you got that, right?
first of all, bro, 7 years is a long time. 7 years backwards. In order to get to that here, I'd have to be training since I was 14, gang. And now I'd have to be training from here until I'm 28. That's not a short amount of like just 7 years of like literal physical torture that I'm volunteering for. Who needs to be Bruce Wayne in terms of physicals, bro? What is like if you're not going to be Batman or a superhero, in what world does it make sense to know 378 martial arts? In what world does it make sense to be able to repel mind reading?
Nah,
Bro, I can escape from like there are certain things I'd take, sure. His speed reading, I'll take it. Your circadian rhythm shit, sure. Your fucking your escape artist shit. If I live in Gotham, that's probably gonna be useful, right? I do not need to be able to be hit by fucking Bane, slam through 7 concrete walls, get up and go, next round. I don't need that, bro. I'm a normal guy. I like making YouTube videos and I want to draw. Like, what the fuck?
I,
Like, bro,
I my bad, bro, for thinking you'd
let me
want.
let me let me get real for a second, bro. Me and you.
Mhm.
We talk about difficulty in relation to diets.
Yes.
We're not that's not us, gang.
I think if I like, okay, here's my thinking, right? There is a way for me to do this. Like if I was to like modify the curriculum a little bit, hey Bruce,
Mhm.
I don't need to know escape artistry. We can cut that out of the syllabus. I don't need to know how to resist mind control. If you nerf me enough, it's not going to be a problem. Just knock me out, right? If that ever happens. That's your solution. You give me a six pack.
Just go to the gym then, bro. Like you don't need Bruce fucking Wayne for
No,
that,
but it's
man.
about like I know he'll do it right, bro. Like I know he'll set me up for success.
Bro, there are literally a million people, probably based in the US, that could do it right for you, gang. You don't need the refined teachings of the world's greatest physical combatant to do that for you. It's such a waste of his time. Take you want a six pack, bro? You're gonna get Batman training for some fucking abs, bro.
You know what?
Do some crunches and lower the calorie count, gang. You'll see him in 6 to 8 months.
I'm just
Bro's talking about Batman
okay.
training.
You know what, bro? Like, okay, you know what? DC YouTube actually brings up an excellent question about your super villain thing. He didn't phrase it as a question. I just clocked it right.
Mm,
Supervillain
no.
can be hold on. Supervillain can be anybody from Condiment King to Bane, right? Or the Joker.
Mm,
So let's go like where on the spec like Catwoman's like right in the middle to me, right?
yeah, I'll fight Catwoman.
Right.
No, I'm joking.
Like also another like one of one physical combatant, by the way.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's okay.
Okay.
I'll take the risk.
Okay.
I
Awesome.
don't have anything worth stealing, so like it's
Okay.
fine. I'm chilling.
So Catwoman, we can move along the line. We can
Niggas like get a bow flex. Fuck, dude.
Okay, so Catwoman's safe. We can say like we can keep moving past Catwoman a little bit, right? Let's push a little bit. Let's really break it down, right?
No. Here's the thing. Catwoman individually is that tier of villainy is not.
What is that tier to you? Who else is there?
I don't know. Anybody that show listen. If they've shown up at a Batman comic in the last 20 years, fuck no. They have to be someone that was from like his like like when Batman was still saying "Gee Willikers, Robin," like he can not no nigga that's but like them when Batman is like the character we know him as today, bro. Like if Batman is ever thought like not the Riddler, not fucking Bane, not like anybody that has been in a Batman movie, that's been in a Batman cartoon, that isn't like a gag villain. I'll put it like this. If you wouldn't laugh if you heard they were on the loose in Gotham, I don't want to fight them. Like if I was a Gothamite, right? And I heard Condiment King's on the loose, I'd be like, "Huh, okay.
Yeah.
Right? I as a normal person would laugh.
Okay.
If I as a normal person would not laugh at this villain being on the loose, I don't want to fight them as a superhuman, bro. Niggas rolling his eyes at me like that's a crazy statement, by
It's
the
not
way,
about
chat.
that. It's not about that. It's just
This
let
is
me
insane. I was like, oh my god, you don't want to fight Joker and Bane fusing into one super duper villain, bro? What the fuck?
Okay.
Bro, what are you, a pussy? Like, I'm like, well, what are we doing? What?
Okay. Okay.
What?
Let's go.
I feel like I'm being so reasonable, bro. He wants me to get injected with fear toxin and start fucking tripping out, bro. Like, yeah, man, that's normal.
Bro can't handle a little genjutsu, bro. Like, all right, okay. I didn't know. My bad. I thought
Nigga,
you were.
you're going to rip your skin off and wish for death. Or he's going to have you grabbing this shit, boom, like fuck, like no, bro, no, that's up for you.
So you're telling me the first time you hear riddle me this, BR, you're not rolling your eyes and thinking, oh man, not this green nerd in pajamas again.
No,
You're shaking in your little boots, bro. At the
nobody said
Riddler.
that. He's just actually smart, bro. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight someone that's like that, like in turn, like Riddler, if it wasn't for his ego and like the fact that he's obsessed with riddles, would just be a rival to Batman's like detective-ish intelligence, right? That problem solving. Like Edward Nygma was just a smart dude.
Dude,
He just has
I
some
just
he has some weird ticks that make him predictable, right? I don't want to fight somebody that is Batman-ish smart. That doesn't sound right. That
I'm
doesn't
gonna
make
I'm gonna
sense.
break character for a sec just to say there's this like one story where the Justice League or something was like fighting Apocalypse, and
Mm,
they had taken some Apocalypse level like locking mechanisms to like hide something in Arkham Asylum. And
mm.
the Riddler, like they cut to the Riddler, and he's like, "Yeah, bro, it'll take me like a few minutes to like work out the code, but I think I got it." And it's like, "Wait, bro, you can crack apocalypse level encryption and technology?" He's like, "Yeah." I just think that shit's funny as hell.
By the way, you're saying I should laugh at that guy. I should laugh at that guy.
Riddle me
Does that
this.
even does that even track, bro?
As he does like eighth dimensional fucking encryption.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Riddle me this. What has no arms and is screaming? What? You. Like, bro, no,
All
man.
right, bro. So the Riddler goes, "Now that I have you here, I'm sure you're familiar with the entire Da Vinci Code, right, Batman?"
Now that I have you here, if he has me there, bro, I'm going to take the cyanide capsule that I have saved for emergencies. Mm.
Bro, you haven't even heard the riddle yet.
Yeah, that's why, bro. I don't want to hear the riddle. Like, here's the thing. The Batman tracker that is located in my cowl, in my boot, on my cape, on both shoulders, and on both kneecaps, as well as one that I actually embedded in my neck so that no villain would ever check there, right?
Mm.
If any of those are not working in pristine condition and I don't know that he's on his way and will be there in the next 30 to 45 seconds, yeah, bro. Like, I'm bro, I can't believe I'm thinking back. I can't believe you have the audacity to ask why not Joker, bro. Like, how fucking dare you?
Because like he's not like as difficult intellectually as Riddler. He's not even close to physically imposing as Bane. And if you value human life slightly less than Bruce, you can pretty much
Yeah,
cut through
but
the
dude,
fat.
I'm not trying to get Bruce to start fucking we don't kill, and then my nose is located on the opposite side of my skull, bro. Like, bro, he's gonna grab him on my throat, spin me, and then fucking slam me with the force of like, I don't know, God. I don't know, man. Like, I'm not.
And you be able to like scrap with him because of all the training.
I'm telling you this right now, bro. You take two people that are equal stats. You take one person, you make them normal, me. You take the other person, and they're fighting not for themselves, but for the endless guilt, passion, and desire for vengeance and justice that is instilled in Bruce Wayne. And regardless of you can give this guy better stats. he's going to get his shit pushed in, bro. He doesn't want it enough. When one person stops, bro, because when I hit him, right, and he's bleeding, I knock a fucking tooth out, and he returns with a harder, faster punch, and I get a tooth knocked out, I'm going to freeze. Fuck, that was my molar, bro. I was actually gonna get that taken out by a dentist professionally. What the fuck?
Nah, bro. Because I've
I'm
seen,
going to freeze. Batman isn't. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
bro. You know, like whenever Batman takes off his shirt and he's got like 20 bullet holes, 80 stab wounds, and like a bunch of burn scars and shit.
And then he's just like, fuck. All in a day's work. Brother, a paper cut might send me into hysterics. Oh, wow, fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, be dead ass, bro. Like,
No,
I'm gonna,
bro. Like,
okay,
where's the
let me,
aura? Where's the BR aura merchant that I know, bro? Like the BR I know, the BR in my head would look at shirtless Bruce Wayne and say, "So you get hit, huh? Because you seems to be pretty bad at this, Brucey. No wonder you couldn't
do you
save
think,
mommy and daddy."
nigga, do you think calling him Brucey's or, listen, bro, I'm gonna tell you this right now, Creems, if I push you down a flight of stairs right now, bro, and you just fell, you just landed, are you telling me you're getting up and then
No.
being like, justice for Gotham? By the way, that is me pushing you, not punching you. I didn't necessarily, I pushed you. You fell. Bro, you might break your collarbone or something,
Yeah.
gang. Bro, let me punch you in the liver once hard
Down.
and watch as your world turns upside
Yep.
down. It's me, by the way. Normal guy. This isn't
Bro,
this
you would
isn't a
be
Bruce Wayne arm.
equal stats, bro. Like you went
Okay,
through the training.
imagine you, right?
Mm.
You punched you in the liver as hard as you are physically capable of. What are you doing?
That
What's your next
okay.
reaction? Aside from shit. Hey, because clearly we both know the answer isn't throw a punch back, bro.
No, it's not. Yeah.
Because when you get punched in the nose and everything starts getting blurry, and then you're gonna get comboed. He's not stopping. Oh, but equal stats. But equal stats, dude. He's fighting for something bigger than himself. I'm not. Like, bro, I'm going to get shonen. I'm literally going to get like, we're gonna throw a fucking double punch, boom, and I'm like, what keeps you fighting? What lets you keep going as I'm getting brutalized, bro? I'm going to like, he's gonna grab me by my cape,
Bro, I'm gonna
judo flip my dumb ass, and I'm going to have my weight, 200 pounds, plus the 200-pound weight of the suit, all onto my back at once, basically belly flop onto solid cement, have all of the air in my lungs forcibly exerted. And as I'm gasping, yearning for the sweet, sweet relief of oxygenated air, Bruce is gonna stand over me, lift his giant ass fucking boot, and stomp my head, bro.
Dude,
So
I
so so
know
when you talk about equal fucking stats, think about that, buddy.
I know I'm gonna wake up to Alfred like just nursing my eighth black eye as I'm like in a fucking hospital bed with like 20,000 broken bones and my jaw wired shut, talking about, oh, you really got in a pickle, Master Wayne again, huh?
Like, bro, he trained with the League of Assassins, bro. These niggas kill people. People aim for his life all the time, bro. I'm gonna throw that first punch. He's gonna catch it, and he's gonna say some shit like, "There's no darkness behind your fists." Crush it in his hands, and I'm like fucking kneeling because obviously it hurts excruciatingly. Ow, 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 ow. He's going to then take this fucking wrist hold, dislocate my shoulder, choke me out with it, and then I'm gonna wake up in a heat, bro. Just at the entrance of the Bat Cave with a sign that says "Don't come back," just taped to my chest. By the way, Bruce didn't put that on me. Damien put that shit on me, bro. He's actually going to murder me if I come back to the Bat Cave
That's funny.
because of how embarrassing it was, bro.
Oh shit, I'm gonna go pee, but that was funny. I'll be right. I have one more hypothetical. We,
All right,
we can squeeze in.
you
But yeah,
pee, you pee, then I'll pee, then we'll run it back.
no problem.
Um, God, bro. Yeah. For someone that reads comics so much, man, Creams really likes to downplay, the fucking bat. Yeah, man. Oh, dude. What metahuman villain would you guys still be able to fight? Like, it could still be a joke villain, but where's the cutoff? Metahuman, like they have powers. Yeah, you're gonna have to give me some. You're gonna have to like clue me into some absolute jobbers because I'm going to be real. Metahumans, like superhuman villains. Nah, I don't know about that, bro. Batman was able to handle Bane. Bane equal sets not enough. Yeah, for sure. Like, I'll be real with you, bro. I would be scared to fight Batman if I had like Superman powers and I had like a kryptonite, bro. Nah, 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 nah. That's not happening, bro. Hmm. Polka Dot Man, is that a metahuman? Man, I'll beat the shit out of Polka Dot Man. What anime villain could you take if you had powers? What powers? It depends on the powers. We have not spoken about Ashi yet, Mikey. Bro is not ready for Kryptonite Bubblegum. Um, huh. Yeah. Let's see. Hmm. God, bro. Gotham Girl? What are we? Who's that, bro? Weasel from Creature Command. All right, hold on. Weasel from Creature Commandos, bro. Um, um, yeah, this nigga looks like an idiot, but I don't know. Nah, if I have Batman's abilities, I'll beat the shit out of him. What are we on now? Sorry. Currently, I think Shed is just fielding questions about. Um, I don't know. I think they're just fielding questions about like different characters they think I could or couldn't beat, or asking me if I could or couldn't beat. I think. Weasel is ripping your face off, not gonna lie. He snuck Cersei. I don't know what any of those words you said mean. I'm gonna be real. Um, brother, if you were in JJK, you'd have Culling Games Yuji Kid. If you have Batman set, no martial arts, and you fight Damian Wayne, you got that? No. Da- Brother, y'all gotta. Damian Wayne, heir to like. Heir to fucking Ra's al Ghul, Bruce Wayne, the League of Assassins, and Gotham's Dark Knight. That you want me to fight? No. The nigga that's related to both of them with just being strong? I'm gonna throw a punch. Damien's gonna dodge it. He's gonna somehow hit all of my pressure points that Tibetan monks told Bruce how to hit, but Bruce taught him. Then my arm's gonna go numb. And then he's going to stab me. That's it. It's up. That's it, bro. It's over. Cersei is a Wonder Woman villain with crazy magic. Oh, a Wonder Woman villain, a reoccurring one. I haven't really heard of many of those. Then no, I don't think I want to fight someone
I'm back.
that can fight someone that can fight Wonder Woman. I bet. Tag in.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. So chat, listen, I want to explain some of these hypotheticals a little bit, right? Because my thinking is it's coming from a place of curiosity, right? I'm trying to like combine, you know, the blue of what I've read recently and the red of what I've read in my past, right? Like a bit more grandfathered in. So the situation is as follows, right? The hypothetical I am going to ask VR is how far do you think Batman could go in the Naruto verse? Like if we gave him chakra. And I want to explain my thinking for the hypothetical just for you, right? So I know we joke about it a lot, right? But like Batman is at the end of the day technically a regular human being. I know it's a joke now, but like fundamentally, he can get the occasional power up, a Morbius chair here, a Green Lantern ring there, but fundamentally, Bruce Wayne is supposed to be a human being. The levels of that are, varied, but we're not saying Batman can like fly just organically, right? Like we're not putting that on Bruce Wayne. He has no powers. Bruce Wayne has no superpowers, officially speaking. So, so my question is, if we gave Bruce Wayne, a guy whose whole thing is built on grit, hard work, his own wit and intellect and preparation and practice, a power system like from Shonen that typically will involve getting stronger through these means, how far do we think he'll get, right? Like, where do we put, the bat on the Nen spectrum? Where do we put him on cursed energy? Cursed energy is pretty innate, so like that one's not as fun. But generally speaking, like, how far can his ceiling go when we just give him the basic tools? Like, I'm curious if there is a character similar of level, or we think like Bruce is so exceptional that he can just get like very far. And that's kind of like the motivating factor behind my question, and uh, it's one that I personally, it's one that I'm personally curious about. So yeah, the second coming of the professor. My God, bro, Hiruzen is insane. Hiruzen is insane. No Keki Genkai, just Lee, or a little stronger. I mean, if you like no Keki, like Keki Genkais are like, the problem with them is that they're kind of in universe superpowers, right? Like Bruce just has the basic kit. He's not like held back in any way. He just has the basic human build. So like it's not a Rock Lee issue where he just can only use taijutsu, or he can't use ninjutsu or genjutsu. Like Bruce is just like he's got a fair kit, just baseline, right? I'm not saying about his potential or his intelligence. Just a he can he's like Sakura. Like we could give him like Sakura levels of like she could probably do everything, right? Like Naruto can't use genjutsu. Actually, Sasuke can kind of do everything, but he's considered a prodigy. I lost, I was compromising on that debate in the tier list. I don't want to, bark up an old tree. So I'll defer to you guys on that one. But I'm curious, like, how we feel about that before I present it to my partner in crime. Jesus Christ, why can't I get this camera angle right? What the fuck? Okay. It's Minato on roids. I would think it's closer to Itachi, personally, but I don't want to like sway the opinion on VR's answer. So I'm gonna play that one a bit closer to the chest. When I say he's like Sakura, I just like literally meant he has no direct debilitating weaknesses like Lee, and he's not like particularly biologically gifted like Neji or Sasuke. Or he doesn't have any like tailed beasts like Naruto, like no extra chakra. Like he's just a bare bones ninja that can do all of it. Or like Kurenai, or like Hiruzen, honestly. Like Hiruzen comes pretty fucking like I think Hiruzen's gonna be the closest thing. Because Itachi also got like blessed with a genetic, so I'm very curious. He isn't touching six paths, but he can make a great Hokage. Give him Ito Tensei or FTG. I forgot what FTG is. What's FTG, Catcal? And we have a problem. Bruce is a genius, top 3 next to Mr. Terrific, whose main hobby is mastering different shit for fun. That's what I'm saying. Like I think he'll get very far. Like I definitely think as far as like the psychology of like I think Bruce will fight like Itachi, with more hands. Like I just think he's more okay with using taijutsu. He isn't touching the 6 bats, I agree, but he gets the 8 gates probably, so he's probably the closest non-6 pets to a 6 paths character. I wouldn't Flying Thunder God? Flying Raijin. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. Thank you, thank you. Bruce is gonna science this shit and find out how to maximize Six Eyes Infinite Chakra. I like that. Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't really realize FTG. Like, I thought Flying Raijin was just called Flying Raijin. I didn't realize it had like a localized translation. But I don't know. Like, I think about it often because I'm like, if you give Bruce the tools to access a power system, like with hard rules and something he can really like sink his teeth into, the world's greatest detective, dude, the guy who like looked at real, like ostensibly real life stats and said, I can be the best at that, that's crazy. Like, I'm curious. I think, bro, if there's a bat sage or like a bat spirit for him to make a contract with that can help him enter sage, like he is going to sage mode like as easy as breathing. He doesn't need to like pause and like collect his chakra. Like he's locking in. But yeah, I'm very 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 curious to see BR's perspective on that. Um, Wait, God of War Ragnarok is on sale. So wait, get 20% off Ragnarok for a limited time until what? Oh, January 2nd. Damn, that's over. It's okay. I still have to play the first game. I am unbelievably excited, chat. That is going to be. I think I'm officially going to jump into God of War after Metal Gear Solid. So the game thing progresses. Now I just got to work on my personal goals a lot more. I'm 1 week into the fitness part of my goals. I did a cheat weekend, and I am back on the grind tomorrow. I need like to up my cardio this week. I'm starting off simple, I just want to get the steps up. If I can consistently Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go on a side tangent here. If I can consistently find a route to get to 10K steps a day, oh my god, that would be a blessing in disguise. Because, like, the biggest problem I have is that I have a route in my mind, but it's not 10K. It's 6K steps at best. But the problem I'm having is that I'm bad at walking with no objective. So I get so bored of just being outside that I need to like find something to do. So lately, what I've been doing, right, is I've been walking to 7-Eleven just to grab some coffee because there's no calories, but also like it's just like a pleasant walk, right? An excuse for me to go outside. But I can't keep going to 7-Eleven because it's not really a short walk. It is exactly 2,000 steps there and back, right? So I use it just to get me over the edge when I already have a foundation set. But otherwise, like I literally need somewhere to go. So I think I want to try making a proper route this week just so I can like at least hit 8K, because like I'm consistently hitting 6 pretty inefficiently, but like if I hit 8 or 10, if I just find the path to do that, I really feel like that'll make my weight loss goals like a lot simpler to wrap my head around. Like it'll just mean I have to think about it less. Like mentally it's just super draining.
Can you not just like walk around your apartment complex?
Uh no. It's A, not enough steps. B, it
I mean, just do it more. You know what I mean?
yeah. The other thing too is like I kind of describing it kind of low key docs me, but essentially like the way my area is set up is that I can't go in a circle. Like it's blocked.
Mm.
It's only like this.
Mm.
Like I can't access this area. Like I can't connect that corner.
Mm.
So it's just
Invisible
awkward.
wall. I
Yeah.
get you.
Um. So yeah. Also, like I don't know, defeats the fun of walking.
Mm.
Just get a walking treadmill. I have neighbors and a hardwood floor with no carpeting.
No.
And even then, that doesn't stop it. A friend of mine,
It does not.
he has a walking treadmill. His neighbors, no sex, by the way.
By the way, the friend he's talking about, from what I heard, super duper fucking hot. Like,
Nah,
like
he's
a tall 5'4" too. Like, it honestly great stuff.
nah. I mean, the friend's kind of moving like Jay-Z a little bit, but I try not to
Yeah,
let him know.
I think that sounds pretty racist. I'm gonna be honest with you, but
Nah, it's okay.
I
Anyway,
got you.
so
A clip chat. You want to see someone? I got some on Twitter for
I would like
y'all.
to apologize for sleeping
No
dangerous
need,
behavior.
no need, no need, no need, no
I
need,
would
no
like to. He
need, no
didn't
need,
mean that,
no need,
bro.
no need, bro, no need, no need, no need. No need, no need. It's a funny clip. Got to share it with the world. You know what I
Gotta.
mean?
Speaking of,
Gotta,
bro,
bro.
how's that supercut going? The one you're totally doing?
It's like 5 minutes.
You're lying through your teeth for no reason, by the way. Like you're just doing this.
Okay, then don't stress out about it, bro.
Okay, whatever.
Just
Why you say
um,
before sleeping danger? You literally told me to say all that. Like I don't know what you're talking about.
Sleeping
Uh,
Ninja. I'm not gonna lie. I saw you say you liked Long Ring, Long Land earlier, and I just want to tell you this personally. Fuck you, dude. No, you don't. Such a Never mind. Let me not say that.
uh,
Um,
but yeah. So do you, before you read the super chats, because they kind of go into the hypothetical that I was giving them the background for it, right? So the hypothetical
okay.
is as follows, right? Do you want to hear the logic behind it, or do you want to just get straight into it?
So give me the hypothetical. Give me the
Okay.
hypothetical guy.
If you plop Bruce Wayne into a shonen style power system, specifically the one I have in mind is Chakra from Naruto,
Mm.
how far do you think he's going? What abilities do you think he would have? And generally, like, do you think he would be impressive? Don't read chat because they already gave some answers. I just want to hear what you think.
Okay. I'm assuming his parents still get shot.
Yes. No Keki Genkai. Like,
Oh,
yeah.
he'll be a decent war kind of fighter. He won't be a top two then. No Kick Genkai, no Jinchuriki. Yeah, you're you're paywalled out, gang.
Interesting. Interesting. Like,
Yeah.
walk me through the logic.
What is he gonna get? Sage mode or the 8 gates? That's
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah. So the theory I came up with was it would be pretty cool if there was like a bat spirit for him to make a contract with and enter sage mode like that. Because I was like,
That spirit, bro.
I thought that would be fucking cool, thematic, if you will. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one is like taijutsu and genjutsu, because like Batman would be so fucking proficient with both.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely think he'd probably be like the best non Uchiha genjutsu user. And probably the best taijutsu user without a Byakugan.
Put some respect on Guy, but aside from that, I mean, I don't necessarily disagree. I mean, I think it'd be, but like, you got to think about it. The best non Uchiha Genjutsu user. What does that mean? You know what I mean? Like, what's that scale? Right? It's like,
Mm. Like, okay, how? Because like people here, like Chad basically said, yeah, he just wouldn't be as strong as the Sage of Six Paths. And I didn't want to say this to you guys, but I thought that was like a funny self-report because it means you guys are like you assumed he surpassed everybody but the Sage of Six Paths.
no,
The
he would probably be like a Warwick Kashi kind of guy.
interesting because the one I agree with was like Prime Hiruzen with like taijutsu.
You're funny.
Yeah.
You're a funny guy. You know what's funny,
Mm.
chat? Off air, bro was really fucking dick sucking Haruzen. Like honestly, both hands. If he could, he would have added a third. Just absolutely polishing his shit, bro.
there
He
were
just he just he
there
just
were
fronts for the cameras.
there were four hands of different pigments on Haruzen's thin, ED riddled schmeat, dude.
Like, bro, I remember you saying you were getting some bruising back there. Everything you good now? You recovered? Because like you were kind of going to town, brother.
You wanna
Fuck, dude, Prime Haruzen, like, it's just funny. You want to front for like stream, like, oh, you don't buy into it, but like behind the scenes, I know what you are, bro. You bought the backstage passes. I get you, I get you, I understand your game. Like, I hear you.
uh huh.
Um, yeah, it's a KCMT level 30. Yeah, that's fair. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if he's willing to kill himself, Madara will respect him. Anything prior to that, like, he'll be he'll be a strong guy. I just don't
Interesting.
think. Yeah, he's not.
So
He like I'm. Just. He's not. He's not. He's in the war, he's not front running, right? You don't have him up there with like you're not having him up there with like a Minato or Naruto or
Interesting.
Sasuke. Like it's like,
So
hey, bro,
nobody.
play your role, man.
So like
Summon some bats.
Literally Hiruzen, or like Tobirama.
Yeah, sure, something like that. You know what I mean?
Mm. But you
But
you
like,
you would say Kage level though. Like you're comfortable saying like he'd be a Kage level ninja.
yeah, it's just There's a lot of Kage level people. You know what I mean?
Uh,
Like when you think about like what constitutes a Kage, like okay, who do you think is the weakest Kage level character you could think of?
Boruto notwithstanding.
Fortune notwithstanding.
Ah, probably May.
I mean, fair enough. Give me a different one. One that does a little bit more.
Uh, fuck. Tsunade? No, the Raikage, the
No, no,
Raikage, the Raikage.
no. You're misconstruing. Not the weakest person that has the title. The
Oh,
weakest
like
person that
literally
is that
Kage.
level of
Oh,
strength. Yeah.
uh, the weakest person that has Kage level strength.
I'll ask this: are all the Akatsuki Kage level?
It's hard to say. Because, like, okay, everybody from, like, Itachi and Kisame up, definitively, if not more.
Hmm?
Deidara? Deidara, sorry. Deidara.
You get what I
Kage.
mean? Being Kage level itself is like cool, but like heavy Sasuke was Kage level. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And Itachi put hands and feet and eyeballs on him. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So it's
So,
kind of like it just depends.
so you don't think Bruce would be, like, super impressive? Or.
I mean, I think it'd be impressive. Like he'd be one of the Leaf's strongest ninja. You know what I mean?
Okay, so let me ask you something. Your initial thought was to give him a Keki Genkai or a Jinchuriki, right?
No, not necessarily. I'm just saying if you don't give him that, he's not going to be one of the strongest in the verse.
Okay, what is the bare minimum, like if you gave Bruce up Byakugan, is he moving tiers above for you?
No, go ahead and give him a Sharingan game. Like let's just rip off the
Okay,
band. A
okay,
Byakugan
if you
is
want to,
not.
okay, if you want to, like, on, because, like, you understand, like, if we do this, like, it's kind of unfair.
But I'm saying like if you don't, he's just like
He's
he's a strong guy.
like he's a exceptionally above average, like, he's literally prime Hiruzen, bro. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Nigga, I didn't say he's Prime Hiruzen. You said he's Prime Hiruzen. Nobody.
You
I
disagree?
said it. I said he's like War Kakashi, bro. Nigga, Prime Hiruzen, strongest Hokage up to that point, God of Shinobi, mastered
Bro,
all jutsu.
Batman literally mastered all martial. What I was telling Chad is, like, Bruce looked at, like, ostensibly our power system in real life, right, and was like, I can be the best. I got that.
Sure.
So if you
But he's
go,
not though. Like even in DC, he's not the best martial
I know
artist.
he's top 10, if not top 5, right? But that's also saying that's with, like, side hobbies, not fighting lethally, and with
He
martial
just has
arts.
side hobbies.
Yeah, because,
Yeah.
like, detective work, and like there's other shit he needs to do and master, right? So
Mhm.
I'm saying, like, if you give Bruce all the tools and, like, have him laser in a little bit,
It's hard to
yeah.
quantify because you have to assume godlike like okay, dedication is not going to get you Hiruzen. Okay,
I mean, Bruce is
don't be
canonically
wrong.
really talented. Like, what are we doing here?
Compared to what?
To a person,
A
like,
person, right?
yeah,
A normal dude, right?
yeah.
Soccer is really talented compared to normal ninja. Give me a
Mm,
baseline. What does that mean? Right? You have normal shinobi. You have like the Sakuras. You keep going up. Then you have like Tobirama
mm.
made like three iconic, some of the most powerful or useful jutsu. Haruzen, young, shat on that, right? Assuming Bruce has that talent, sure, because he has that dedication. But like, what are we assuming that, like, we have to, you have to assume he literally has
I mean,
top five talent in the entire verse.
I mean,
Not
Bruce,
top five, it's a little
the
exaggeratory, but
world's
like top
greatest
10.
detective, bro. Like, he leads with int. You know what I mean?
Int is not talent. Those are different things,
Okay,
right?
so,
Being
like
smart,
Shikamaru has int. You're right. Okay.
like Itachi has int and talent. Minato has
Mm,
int and talent. Those things
mm.
are different attributes.
Okay, I mean Bruce is talented, right? Like it.
Once
That's
again, I'm not arguing with that. Naruto's talented.
yeah.
Sasuke's
Like
talented.
I'm
Itachi's
thinking out loud. I'm
talented. You
thinking
know what I
out. I'm
mean?
thinking out. I'm thinking out loud. So Bruce is talented, but like the question is how talented, right?
Hmm.
So physically speaking, he basically said like Dick is better,
Hmm.
with like the exception that Bruce is just a fucking bruiser. He's just a tank, right? But like
Hmm.
he basically said, yeah, like physically, Dick's right, perfect. Detective wise, he said Tim is better and smarter, right?
Hmm.
Um, uh, I don't know what Jason is, but like skill
Pretty sure
wise,
Jason's ass, bro.
yeah, skill wise, Damien's technically better, right?
Hmm.
Individually, they outclass him in some way,
Hmm.
but as far as like the whole package is concerned, they all ganged up on him multiple times and said, "Yeah, I can't even imagine beating him."
Glaze, by the way.
Yeah, and they all do
I
with prep time.
Glaze, by the way.
Yeah.
So he'd be kind of like a Kakashi. You know what I mean? Kakashi's not the best genjutsu user. He's not the strongest taijutsu user. He doesn't have the most jutsu,
Mm,
or he hasn't mastered every jutsu in Konoha.
okay.
That's a competent ninja all around.
Okay.
Literally legendary. You go, it's fucking it's
Gosh,
Kakashi of
the
the
Sharingan,
Sharingan.
the guy
Like
who's copied
I,
over 1,000
I'm telling
jutsu.
you, bro, you're out here like shitting on Wara Kakashi as if he's not like, fuck, I'll take away the Biju right now. Like that nigga was cold, bro. He boxed Rinnegan Obito. I'm not calling that nigga Kakashi, by the way, also has a Sharingan.
Mm,
A Keki Genkai that we're not giving to fucking Batman, right? So I'm saying, like, is it that crazy to say that like very few niggas that don't have Keki Genkais that are getting to the level you're saying Bruce gets, we
mm,
canonically know that they are like they're talents amongst talents amongst talents amongst talents, right?
mm,
You got Minato. Minato stole the Uzumaki shit,
yeah.
right? And that, I mean, he like the Sage of Six Paths crafted him and was like, "Here y'all go. This is my gift from me to you," right?
Mm,
Hiruzen's like a step down from that,
yeah.
and then you have like most other people. Kakashi is what is in that higher tier, most other people tier. Where I think Bruce would be a very respectable, very strong shinobi, a potential Kage, if you will. Like he would be a Kage candidate.
Mm,
Like after the war arc, before Naruto's ready, right? You're gonna have the daimyo like,
interesting.
Bruce or
So
Kakashi?
you have him as like post Sharingan Kakashi. Got all his chakra back, kind of.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. You know what I mean? He's pretty solid. Pretty solid guy.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Um, okay. Interesting. A respectable choice. I think I'd give him a little bit more credit just based off what I've seen him do in practice. But it's like I'm splitting hairs at that point.
A Chinese guy. But anyways, yeah.
Okay, bro. Yeah, you go from saying, yeah, he's gonna put me through a table, he's this or that, to he ain't all
Normal,
that, bro.
bro. Let me not say what I want to say because you and lame niggas in the chat gonna be like, actually, in one comic, he became God for 2 seconds. Average Shinobi might put hands, feet, and kunai on Batman, bro. Like
They would,
different deals.
yeah.
Me, normal guy, comparing them to super duper Shinobi, bro. Yeah, there's a difference. I'm still getting put through the table, saying, bro, you put Batman and Naruto, give him one day, and he's slapping up Naruto and Sasuke's Karama Susano. Like, all right, bro, please settle down. Settle down. You're doing like Nightwing level tricks on it, bro. Please, please.
Uh,
Relax.
okay. Anyway,
Mm-mm.
I thought it was a fun hypothetical.
Mm.
But let's see. Failed pigeon, thank you for the 5. Everything about his life, feelings, and dreams. Try and change Obito's mind immediately after Rin's death and as an adult. As an ad-
Immediately after Rin's
like,
death, gang.
yeah, that's
Yeah, the
crazy.
nigga's snapping my neck, bro.
Yeah. You mean the guy who's bleeding from his one eye, screaming at the moon after like a massacre? Can I talk to him the day after that at least? Like let him sleep on it. Oh, Black, thank you for the two.
But
We're just gonna master Bat Sage mode. Trust. Great minds, bro. We see the vision. M3D, thank you for the two. God of War will change your life. Actual go to game. Good shit. Good shit. I'm excited, man. I'm excited to like spin on it. Spin on it. Oh, Black, thank you for the five. To be frank, he also lives in a world of magic. Would his magic slash jutsu potential be the same or different? It would be different because like chakra isn't like a belief thing.
nah, let's stick it. He said, no, no, no. Just because Batman's not the Sorcerer Supreme. Nah, I get you. I get you.
Yeah.
That's funny though. That's funny though.
Hmm.
Nah, Batman's gonna be in there like fucking Rock Lee. Can't use ninjutsu or genjutsu. Get to them push-ups, gang.
Hmm.
Mm.
Shikamaru is tree level. So I guess like you want to
Yeah,
touch on
Mikey,
the
you're funny.
yeah. Do you want to touch on the Blue Lock mini chapter thing real quick?
Uh, we can. Yeah. I mean, we can talk about it. I was just gonna talk about Blue Lock in relation to Aoshi when we get to it.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't want
So
to necessarily double dip.
okay, we can kind of two birds one stone it then. So I guess
Mhm. Yeah.
Aoshi. We, as you guys know, the book club poll recently ended, and the winner was Aoshi, another soccer
Mhm.
manga, the second soccer manga ever canonically. Don't look that up. And BR and I finally cracked it open, and we read the first 50 chapters.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm at chapter 47. I just didn't want to start the game and stop in the middle of it, but
ah,
basically same place.
mm, the,
And we got
yeah,
some thoughts. We got
we
some thoughts. Creams has very pressing thoughts. He wants to get off first. So, to set the tone, really let those Aoshi fans that have been dying to know whether we love it, hate it, or think it's okay, let them know, bro.
Yeah. I just want to say, Aoshi fans, like you guys are quiet. Like I was so surprised when I saw that poll because I did not think it had motion like that. So that was very surprising. Second thing, didn't know Aoshi was a recent manga because like everything I saw from it, just art wise at a glance, felt like it was a manga from the '90s. So that was also very funny as a revelation. Just the art style is so old.
That shit's been going on for almost as long as MHA was, bro.
Yeah, I know. It's funny because like I saw smartphones in there and I was like, bro, this art style feels so archaic. It
Mm.
for lack of a better word, and it was it felt very like arachnid. No, what's the word? The word is anachronism, anachronistic. There we go. It felt very
Mm.
anachronistic to see smartphones in this art style. It almost felt like those like old sojo mangas where the eyes are like this big from like
Yeah.
the 80s and 90s. That's kind of
Mm.
it's like imagine you just saw like a Twitter feed in that art style. Like it's just a little off. So
Mm.
she's always like just like a mental thing that like I thought was amusing. It didn't detract from the manga at all. It was just like a thing that I thought was interesting. The
Well,
biggest thing, I was telling BR about this before stream, is how she's. I don't know if it's the scans because like Kodansha's app is dog shit, but like the fan scans that I was reading were. I don't know if the original text, like the original source material, was just that wordy or that verbose, but man, dude, when that shit translates, it's that it could be cut in half. Like the example I gave BR was this one panel um that I would just want to quickly show you guys right now because like the most of the manga is fine. Like it's literally like unnoted. Like it'll be fine for 10, 20 chapters even, right? It's like you'll be fully invested. It'll be fine. And then out of nowhere, there will be a trying to just pull it up here. Aoshi. There will be a panel like this. And I just want to like read this out loud, but it says, you want to know, Jesus Christ, you want to know how's the match? Well, there's no match if only one team shows up. Where it was like, I was kind of explaining that if you were to cut off this sentence after the question mark, well, there's no match if only one team shows up. Like the sentiment is carried, it sounds more natural, and it's more relevant to the like thing going on. But like it's the combination, all right. It's that like posing the question then answering it that's so verbose and so like awkward and to me reads as stilted that will sometimes happen and permeate in the manga. Like I said, it's not enough to like suck me out of it like fully or like disengage me, but it is enough to like make me stop. And it didn't help with like the feeling of archaicness that I'm trying that the art kind of set the tone for, right? Aoshi feels like I'm reading an older, rougher manga, but I know it's not, and it makes for a very weird reading experience. I feel like all the modernity of like modern manga is just not here. So if I read, so in my brain, I have to like consciously tell myself that it's gonna sound weird, but like if I tell myself it's an older manga, I find that I can get through it a lot easier, and I enjoy it way more because I almost feel like it has that charm to it, but without the like actual fact that it is older. But that is like a subjective reading experience thing that I'm going through. Otherwise, like the manga has been pretty fun. It's not wowed me like Blue Lock, but it's enjoyable. I'm kind of into the conceit of the manga. I don't hate or love any character so far, but I like all of them just fine, except for like the guy, like the villain guy. But it's good. I don't like him, which is the intention. Aside from that, it's been just a solid read. It's like a cool 7 out of 10.
Okay. Okay. Um, yeah, my thoughts on it. I mean, I think my score is a little bit lower, but just different weights for that stuff.
Mm,
But in terms of like opinion on it, I don't think I have as negative. Like I don't look at it and think, fuck, dude, these might as well be fucking cave drawings. Holy shit,
it's not what
dude.
I meant,
Like
bro.
archaic, bro. Like archaic is crazy, but whatever, right? I get kind of a old manga for sure. It kind of has some like shojo ish elements to it in
Mm,
the way characters are designed. But I don't mind that. I don't really look at that as like a negative or like a detracting factor. It's just a style like anything else.
mm,
I will say in a lot of instances it does feel wordy. Um, it feels like it feels what's the mangaka's name? Kobayashi feels the need to explain themselves
mm.
in a lot of elements or like with a lot of concepts, which is fair. That's fine. I don't really mind that. But what does get me sometimes is I just feel like the characters often talk kind of like, mm,
There's no it almost feels like it's expositiony. Like you know what it's kind of telling a lot more than showing. Um and it's not to say it's not doing the showing because it's a visual medium and it is, but it's not doing it consistently. Um at least not to me.
mm.
Where any kind of like insert subtext here would it just isn't there. Like it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah. I'll say what gets me honestly a detail that I've picked up on is per page, if you looked at the panel count, you find that it'd be a lot more than a lot of manga that you may be reading on a regular basis. Like, for
Mm,
example, this random page that it's just on chapter 47. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 panels. Not a lot of words on it, actually. There just aren't. It's just not a lot of speech bubbles, but I'll send it to you if you want to put it up there.
mm,
But the nature of the paneling makes it so that your eyes are going across excuse me, that your eyes are going across the page for a longer time, and it just makes for a slower reading experience. That's fine. It's not really a negative or a positive inherently, but it is something that I've noticed. I will say that Ashito is endearing in moments, kind of has the what I'll dub Asta gene in others, where I'm like, okay, you believe in yourself and you're energetic. Bet.
mm,
Not even have to tone it down, but it's just aggravating to me as well at this point, right?
yeah.
Most of the time, like I'd say it's like a 70-30 split. 70% of the time it works, 30% of the time it's like,
Yeah.
please stop. But you know what I mean? That's kind of where I'm at. Um
I
Ashito's cool. I like the other two characters. I don't remember their names yet. I like the other two characters that are kind of like part of his posse. And I do like Tagashi. He seems like an interesting character thus far. I feel like he'll be one that I find to be pretty interesting.
wait, who?
But as for everybody else, huh?
Who did you say?
Tagashi.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Um, but as for everybody else, I'm either not sold on them or like they are just kind of like bland to me at the moment.
Mm,
Um, So that's kind of where I'm at. It's solid. One thing I will say is that I think this manga, and I hope that it kind of comes into its own as it continues, because even at this point, Blue Lock looked drastically different. Like you look at chapter 47 of Blue Lock, and you look at like Blue Lock now, and you'd be like, damn, Blue Lock has always looked good, so you can kind of take that for granted. But comparing it to how it looks now, and you realize that like Yusuke Nomura has become a significantly
Yeah,
better artist during this span,
it's a
right?
lot flatter.
It's a lot flatter. There's a lot
Yeah.
less dimensionality. There's a lot less impact. The good panels are really good still. And I mean, Blue, like I said, Blue Lock has never really looked bad, but there is a level of, oh shit,
But
Blue
like
Lock got way
this,
better. So
bro, this
so
most
I'm not.
recent chapter, for instance, like, oh
Mhm.
my god, like that's just a casual chapter, you
Yeah.
know?
So needless to say, right, I'm not necessarily like writing it off, but I will say that the visual aspect of it, which in my opinion does heavily matter for a manga, is going to just be it's just like it's just heavily impacted. I feel like the like watching the game is a lot less enjoyable than Blue Lock, a manga that I have other experience with. And it's just not like in a vacuum, the action of it is just kind of like boring. It feels like it's much more of a character piece
Hmm.
in a way that kind of like Haikyuu was early on, in a way that Hajime no Ippo was kind of early on. Obviously you kind of continue reading those series and you realize that, oh, the matches and both of those are like also visual spectacles and masterpieces in their own right.
Hmm.
I just hope that Aoshi is able to kind of grow into its own to where like the build up for some of these things, pay off. Like I don't dislike the art style. I actually think it can provide a pretty unique feel, right?
Hmm.
But in some of these panels, like I saved some. Let me show you. I feel like
Yeah, I didn't say the art
the
style was bad. I just said it felt old.
I feel like archaic has a negative connotation, but
Hmm.
what do I know? Regardless, right? It's like here. I'm just showing you some examples of like panels to where I feel like I get the intended impact, and I get the I don't know. I feel like I understand what was being aimed for there, but it falls short in terms of like that visual oomph that is needed. The emotionality is sometimes there, the character work is sometimes there. But like I
Hmm.
don't know. I just look at these and I'm like,
Yeah, it is focusing a lot more on the character interactions. Like, I was trying to obviously I this is a kind of a separate topic, which I don't know if you're ready to get into it, but like the blue lock comparisons
mm,
were kind of interesting to me because like whether intentionally or not, I do find like the protagonists fundamentally differently philosophically and like ability wise. Like Isagi's
mm,
a fucking dork, you know? Like he calculates like what he has for cereal, how many fucking atoms are in his cereal for breakfast, you know? Um whereas Jesus Christ, what's his name?
Ashito.
Ashito, like you would he can barely spell his own name if you take the manga at face value. So it is like a very interesting look at Ashito. It's more like he's kind of learning how to even think. Like literally, like that's canonically like what the journey is. It's for him to figure out how to think about soccer, how to think about like reading his teammates, just like how to play the game
Mm,
in a way that is you just have to readjust. Like I because you take for granted that blue like players in blue lock know how to play soccer.
hmm
And they're already kind of fighting to be on like the world stage, so they're much further ahead now. But it is something that like I do find interesting because like Ashito's problem wasn't his ego. It was like the team sport aspect. Like I don't know. It felt so normal in a way that like I think Blue Lock kind of programmed me to not accept. I was like, no, it's got to be. There's got to be more to it, bro. Like it might be some kind of psychological trauma response to like not uh you know passing or some shit. But the fact that it literally, quite literally, is like this guy just really sucks at playing at this level is just I don't know. It is different.
yeah. I mean, I think we've been for so far removed from it for a while. Isagi was literally the same for the first selection arc.
It,
Couldn't Had shitty stamina, couldn't
mm,
dribble the ball very well, was a bad passer. Like Isagi was in a very similar. They just it's just where your focus is
yeah.
shown differently. Like for example, right?
I mean,
Every time Isagi tries to like dribble past somebody in that first, he gets the ball stolen from him. He's also ass. It's just the focus is not
it's not
on.
on that. Yeah, it's
It's
quite
not. It's
literally
not on
on mindset.
his particular skills.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is cool. Like I think this will provide a different and unique perspective on football that I am looking forward to. One that probably closer aligns to what I
Real
feel like
life.
Haikyuu and Hajime no Ippo. Fuck that. I don't really give. I'm reading fiction. I don't really give a fuck if it aligns to
That was a question mark. I
reality.
don't know. Like I've never
Yeah.
played sports, so.
Yeah. It's more so like I'm curious if it sort of like tells if it goes more of the Hajime no Ippo Haikyuu vibe in terms of like how it goes about like skill development and stuff like that.
Mm,
So I'm curious, but I will say in certain instances it lacks a lot of punch, right? Like the image that you have on screen right now is like I feel like this is a page that like talking about broadening football a whole lot could be done like you see they try to go for the underneath perspective and everything like the
mm.
warped field like the curvature of it all but I'm like
It's
man it's just you just don't go far enough
yeah.
nearly far enough in my opinion to really go and elevate this to a visual spectacle that really represents everything that it needs to be in my personal opinion. So I look forward to that artistic evolution and I look forward to hopefully the matches themselves becoming um excuse me a little bit more engaging themselves. So far I've had like a 6.5,
Yeah.
but I'm I think it's cool. I think it has its intriguing elements. I
Yeah.
just I'm just kind of just I'm waiting. You know what I mean? I'm like I've seen some moments that have me intrigued. I've seen some moments that have me interested. You know that I'm having fun with. But there are just aspects of it to where, and even in a lot of ways, like even like the goal shots are very um
They're not cinematic, but
not even it's not even just like it's not about like being cinematic or not necessarily. It's just that they're not very impactful,
mm,
right? Like I guess if we're sort of associating those two things as making them the same, then sure.
mm,
But there is a lack of contrast. I feel like in the way they're presented, like Aoshi like goal panels often don't feel too different from like the way it's usually drawn in terms of like impact. Like here's a good example. Um, of like a goal shot that's fine, right? Literally just okay.
mm,
But it's kind of a it's kind of meant to be a breakthrough and it doesn't really feel like such visually. Um
mm.
so yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I. It's more like for me, the thing that I'm having a hard time getting attached to are the characters feel a lot more. They don't feel very distinct. Like they all
Mhm.
kind of mesh together unless they have like something pretty extreme about them. Like what's his name? Atutsu, the
Yeah.
like evil guy,
Yeah.
or like the coach. Like unless there's something
Mhm.
like so distinct about them, they like kind of stick out. Even the other players kind of feel like blobs. Like I don't know. To God, like there's three characters aside from name of the
What?
protagonist. What's the name of the
Oh,
protagonist?
Ashito.
Ashito. There's three other characters besides Ashito that like I can remember distinctly. Oh, four if you count Hana, right? Um,
Mm.
but like I don't know, like his other teammates. Fuck, bro. I have a hard time placing them. Like I don't know, like even with Blue Lock, right? They're all wearing the same outfit most of the time, but they all look so fucking different that they're like easily recognizable, right? Like Chigiri
Mm.
looks different from Kunigame, who looks different from Ikiguri, who looks different from Shido. Like these, they're drawn so distinctly in a
Mhm.
way that it just makes them like very memorable. And for Aoshi characters, they just don't feel like that, or
Mm.
they're so okay. This is a kind of conspiracy theory, right? They're so ugly, almost intentionally, that like you think like you kind of when manga like make like worse characters uglier just to kind of reflect that. um
Er.
it's like simple shit like giving them like goon face, you know what I mean? Like, oh, this guy's a henchman, or he's like a guy at a bar that's being like out of line, whatever, right?
Mhm.
There, a lot of them are drawn like that despite not having that personality. So your immediate like thought is, oh yeah, I gotta tune them out, right? So I tune out a lot of people because they're just not drawn as if they're important. Like even the guy who's like technically the main villain for holy shit, I just said his name.
Ashito?
Ashito. God, bro, he looks generic as fuck. Like
Who Ashito does?
no, the evil guy, like the guy with like the
Yeah,
short hair.
18. Yeah, 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 I
Yeah,
gotcha.
like
A teamer.
yeah. But like Tagashi has like a distinct style, for instance. He's memorable. The coach
It's just
has
a
a distinct,
pompadour.
yeah.
I think I
But
mean
that's
like
what I mean.
like
You know, like
what I mean when I say it's just a pompadour, I mean like it's just an archetype in the same way. Can't remember his name, Kutsu or something like
yeah.
that. Let me look this up real quick. Um, but it's just like okay, Akutsu, I think. Yeah, it is Akutsu. All right, cool.
Yeah.
It's just I mean, it's just like an archetype. Like it's not a particularly he's just literally biker gang guy as
Yeah.
far as
But
which
it's
I just don't consider very unique, right?
uh
Like visually speaking,
mm,
it's literally just an archetype I've seen hundreds of times in fiction,
yeah.
right? Um,
I'm just like I'm saying, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying this archetype is distinct for me compared to every other character design. Like he sticks out because every other character design to me falls way flatter and feels way more generic.
gotcha.
Yeah, like nothing. They all kind of mesh together in some way, except for like the most basic archetypes leave an impression, and I don't know how to feel about that.
Yeah. Regardless, um I'm excited to keep reading. I like
I'm interested.
despite all of the I wouldn't even consider them criticisms, hesitations. I do still feel like I still want to read it, which means it's good, or which means I'm not in the I don't feel like I'm slogging through it yet, right? So
Yeah.
that's good. Even if this is as bad as how she gets, that's solid. You know, everybody keeps saying it picks up, it picks up, it picks up.
Where
You know,
does what?
y'all said it was slam dunk. I'll believe y'all. I personally don't want the notes on when it does. I kind of want to just experience. I
Oh,
don't want to
okay.
be looking for it. You could
Mm.
tell like they could tell you or whatever, you know, shoot them a DM or whatever the
Oh,
fuck. But
I thought
I
you
don't want to
just
know.
knew. Okay.
No, they're just saying it picks up like the moments. But yeah. Um let's see.
Okay. Um. Cool. I'm not interested either. Because I'm not like like I'm not like you know what I mean. I have it at a 7. I'm not really like itching for anything right now. Like I'm just kind of going with the flow. I'm not. I don't feel like it's particularly difficult to get through.
Mm,
So you know, I'm cruising. I'm cruising.
yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, what question do you have for football fans? Oh yeah. So I'm trying to pick up a team, right, chat? Trying to find a team to align myself with. But I want to be careful because every day I see Radman talk about football, he's like screaming and wailing in agony, as he says, not me. Arsenal, uh, or Arsenal is getting fucking cooked, right? So
Uh
I'm
huh.
trying to figure out just we don't gotta dwell on it. I'll let y'all type in some suggestions, but like clubs, teams that won't have me wishing for death every time I watch them play. Um, yeah, let's
Mm,
see.
yeah.
Uh,
So
oh
yeah. What's up?
no, I'm just reading chat. Since he got mentioned, I cannot wait to see what the fuck Oikawa could have possibly do in a volleyball game that has people putting him up there with light Yagami. It's a bit. It's just fucking. It's a bit. Nobody. He's not a fucking. He plays volleyball, gang. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
But I saw like a picture of him with like Johan.
Yeah.
She was fucking hysterical.
Oh man. Just don't support Manchester City or United. No Man U, huh? All right, let's
Man
see.
City is having a down year, but they just won the Premier League 4 times in a row and did the treble the year before. What the fuck is the treble?
Liverpool, huh? Interesting, interesting. Okay. Rad said he'll give me the suggestion. I just wanted to field some options. I wanted to have some names to present, bring to the table, get the pros and cons.
I mean, do you have to go British? Why not like Real Madrid or something?
I don't have to go British. I mean, some people offered Liverpool,
Oh, okay.
Barcelona.
Okay.
Um, mm,
But yeah. Anyway, I think that's it for Aoshi. You know, solid, above average. Um.
yeah, like I said, got like a 6.5.
mm,
I am excited to see, where we end up, how our opinions change, formulate, expand. You know what I mean?
oh yeah.
And I'm very curious to see how the visual, the like the like not necessarily just the art style, but like just the presentation in general evolves and improves.
Yeah.
Mm.
Um. I mean, hey, if they're saying it gets slam dunk levels of better, I'm excited. You know.
I am indeed down as well.
So,
Um,
uh, I think with that being said, that's about all I got right now.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I'll just say this: Blue Look chapter was half. Blue Look half chapter was really
Yeah.
good. Um, this fucking spread will live in my head rent free till the death of me, as most Blue Look spreads do. Fucking Holy Soggy is so cool, dude.
Let me see
I,
this.
I God, I every the white hair just it gets it done for me, Chet. Fuck.
There is, sir.
Holy Soggy is so cool, so cool. The chapter was
Oh,
solid though.
yeah, dude. The difference in art
Com-
is so funny. Like back to back,
compare, yeah, comparing Ness to a cancer cell. Fuck.
insane.
And also, chat. Listen, y'all all judged me. This dork beneath me also, especially. But it's looking more and more like Ness might get on the Isagi magic train. That's all I'm saying. That's all
Do
I'm
you
saying. Setting
want
it
a
up.
Ness awakening, bro?
If it leads to an Isagi goal, who gives a fuck?
Uh huh.
The only situation that could be better, right, is a Kunigami goal. That's it. Oh, I don't like narrative and stuff. The game should have ended already. I don't like Blue Lock. Yeah, we get it, nerd.
Uh huh.
But anyways, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
Let's
yeah.
see.
So
Nest stand up. Bro. Nah, just choose your new king. I don't need him to start thinking for himself. Like that's kind of lame. Like just switch over. Yeah, give up on soccer. Yeah, that's crazy, brother.
yep.
So insane.
Uh,
Um,
but yeah. Solid little 8 out of 10. You know, nerfed blue lock still, still,
still
still,
blue look.
still blue lock. Uh,
Cancer cell nest, dude. Fuck. Yeah,
but yeah.
good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah. Uh, we are back to our regularly scheduled programming next week, with new chapters coming down the pipeline. Aoshi continuing. Sitting Danger, thank you for the 14. I've had an awakening Ness assist to Kunigame.
I'm
Okay.
telling you, that shit would be so. Listen, man.
Oh, wait, Mikey, you're a fellow Kunigame hater? Dap me up. W.
Oh,
Love
yeah,
to
you're
see it.
using that wrench, Gengi. Yeah,
Nah,
I'm gonna have to take that away from you.
don't take
Oh,
away.
100%.
Nah, you're not taking his bending away, bro. Come on.
Yep. Watch. It's very simple, actually. Let's see.
uh,
Boom. You're normal. Fuck, bro. Kunigami in my chat room, bro.
you're
Take that to the Discord like any normal
bro,
person.
caping for Kunigami is crazy.
You're an Igaguri fan, gang. Shut up.
Uh-huh.
In any case, God, bro, who
Uh,
are you a fan of? Oh, Nagi. Ah,
yeah.
my fault.
Yeah.
Um, uh,
Bro.
anyways, yeah, appreciate y'all coming out, chat.
Yeah.
Um, thank you guys. We will
Mm-hmm.
see y'all on Thursday if you remember. We're gonna have the It Takes Two Part
Finale. Yep.
3 finale stream, wrapping it up, and we'll
Mm-hmm.
probably be yapping at the end of that as well.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
then on Sunday, like Cream said, we'll get back to our regularly
Schedule
scheduled
program.
program.
So the
Um,
last episode of the year, of the month, sorry. Okay, so that's technically the 26th, but like, so February 1st is a Sunday, right? Is that when you want to do like the month rewind? Because that could be a good time to do it. Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Okay. Yeah, W
yeah.
stream. Appreciate you guys for coming out, and we'll see you members on Thursday,
Mhm.
and everybody else. We'll see you on Sunday, or
Peace, peace,
in a
peace.
clip. We'll see.